Hey guys, how you doing today? Of course, there's nobody here yet, so we'll hang for a few seconds till we get things going. Check my analytics. We got good connection. All right. We'll wait until we get some people in here. Oh. Let's move this out of the way for now. Bring this out real quick. Hey Steven, how you doing? Okay. Up to 3 people watching. One of them is me, so there's 2 of you. 2 of you out there. Okay. Let's see, I'm trying to adjust this down here a little bit to a good spot. There we go. It looks about the best as we can get. All right, how is everybody this evening? Hey Dale, how you doing? We'll start off with this guy right here. Oh, excuse me. My banana is barking at me. So I went to the IPMS show in St. Louis this weekend, and obviously brought home one award for first place for this Plymouth Prowler. This is the AMT kit. It comes with the trailer, but I don't have the trailer out here. We used Tamiya Gold on that one. Otherwise, this is a box. This one is a completely box stock build. I couldn't remember if I put spark plug wires on it or not, but I did not. This one is completely box stock. Let's see. You can probably go back and check the video if you want. There's our interior. We did a gray interior on it. Basically, all aluminum. Roll pan. Hey, Sluggo, how you doing tonight? I don't go for the awards, but they're always kind of nice when you do get one. So this one took a first place, and then it's in the replica modern stock 1975 and later categories where that took an award in. I only bought 2 kits at the show. I bought an extra one of the Motor City Muscles Camaros in case I needed spare parts for the USACC build. So I bought one of those. It was like $15 for that one. And then I bought, just because I know it's a horrible kit, as far as the proportions of it, but I had a bunch of parts that I wanted to take from it and probably redo. So I bought one of the 24 scale monogram Rampage Camaros, and I paid $10 for it. So we may build it, we may part it out. We'll see. I'm kind of thinking maybe turning this into some kind of a funny car. So since the proportions are kind of off, but it would work as being a funny car. So those are the only 2 kits I bought. In the raffle, I won like 8 kits. AMT, NASCAR, Thunderbird. I don't even know which livery. I don't remember anymore. I just kind of threw it in my bag and went on my way. Snap Tight Raptor, which I'm going to give away to one of the local kids here. And then I got like 6 airplanes. But the other thing I did get which is inspiring, not expiring, two different things. One of my raffle draws was this Jimmy Flintstone Dodge A100 van body, which uses the little red wagon A100 truck as a donor kit. But we're going to do this as a drag car and drop it down. Put big meat under the back. I'm kind of half tempted to cut a hole in the roof to have a big bug catcher sticking out of the roof, but I don't know. That might be overkill. We'll see. We'll say we're waiting for that kit to come in. I got one off of eBay for like $10 or $15. Still sealed, so I'll have all the donor parts for this, and we're going to try to have. Well, we should be able to get this done in time to take it to Acme because 100 years of Mopar is the category this year, or one of the categories, I should say. So this A100 van would fit right in. If I had more times, I would probably send the body to Kevin and have him do a fancy custom paint job on it, but we don't have that kind of time. So yeah, that's the other. So that kind of was a happy accident, inspiration. Next build. Along those lines, the other build I finished last week, just in time to take it to the show. I finished my 69 Firebird Resto Mod convertible. Yeah, I put Scooby-Doo in it, yeah. You're not the first person that says make it into the mystery van, but mystery machine. We got this one done just in time. In fact, I probably screwed it up because the paint wasn't quite cured. And it's got a couple nicks in it that were probably most likely from me transporting it. So we may end up stripping this body down and redoing it, but that's not a big deal on this one. That's the MPC. Is it MPC? AMT? I can't remember. They put them out under both brands. MPC was what this one was boxed as. Round 2 puts the stuff under both brands on a lot of this stuff, so it's hard to remember which one was which. But the cool thing about any of these 69 kits, be it the hardtop or the convertible, is it comes with this cool. You get the 400 big 8 V8 that goes in there, but you also get this little 230, the 235. I can't remember. It's 35 or 38. I think it's 35. Overhead cam straight 6 comes in the kit as well. It's a whole another complete motor. The only thing it's you would share between the two is the transmission. Not even the bell housings are separate, just the actual transmission itself. But this is a cool little engine. Try to get it to focus. I did add some spark plug wires because I just used some of the scraps from the other builds to add the spark plug wires to it. And I put some of the athletic tape on the air breather to make the paper filter. But this one will go into a build somewhere down the road. I'll do a pickup truck build or something. And we'll throw this Pontiac straight 6 into it, which is a cool little kit. Yeah, Purple Passion. Yeah, it does get along. Yeah, but that would be like the one you did, one you sent to Jimmy. Something like that. I could probably do that, but not in the time I have. And then the purple one, I actually was fine, and then I messed it up transporting it. I got some. I don't know if I can pick it up in the camera. Some nicks in the. If I can it just right. The light will pick it up. I'll move the light over. Probably help too. Right in the middle of the fender there. Got one on that side, and there's one on this side too. Right in the middle of the fender, it's right where the light right there. There's one. So I may strip this body and do it over. I mean, I've still got plenty of the paint here, so I could strip it down and repaint it back the same color. And the chassis not glued in. The boot cover is installed with white glue, and so I could. And I used UV resin to put the windshield in, so I could pop this thing apart in like 5 minutes and do a repaint on it if I decide to go ahead and do that. All right, so that's that. I'll get rid of this. And speaking of, we spoke of earlier, the USACC build for this year started yesterday, and we are doing the 69 SS convertible kit for the build. We got our body here. I apologize. The white on white. The camera does not like white. It kind of blows everything out. Let's see. Can we put it this way? Yeah, let's do it this way for this part. So we've got our Camaro body here. And I started working on the chassis so my wheels will fit. Go ahead and drop this in. And we can do a quick mock-up on it. Well, the UV resin, you know, I use it just like glue. It comes in a bottle. You just put a little on. You put it on with a toothpick, and then you hit it with the light, with the UV light, and it cures up. And the nice thing, it makes a great filler for if you have a seam line or something that shows, or indentation, where two parts come together. You know, you can't quite get that smoothed out. You put some of that on it. It'll fill that in, and then it'll cure up nice and hard, and you can sand it really easily. It's not a difficult thing to do, and it until you actually hit it with the light, you can remove it with just alcohol. It'll remove it, but until you cure it. Once you cure it, it's a different story. But even like that, if you get if you go doing the windshield with it, and you get a glob where you don't want it, you just go ahead and cure it, and then it adheres, but it doesn't. It's not like glue. It doesn't melt the surface of the plastic to fuse it together. It's basically a tension bond, so you can pop it off and stuff. No, but you have to start with an unbuilt, or unless you want to tear that one completely apart and start over again. But anyway, let me get this stuff out here. Here's our body. I basically have it cleaned up and pretty much ready for primer. I want to go over it once again to make sure everything is smooth and there's no scratches in it. We are using this hood here, which I can get it up here. Has the Corvette Stinger style air scoop on it, hood scoop, however you want to call it. So that's we're using that hood. I've got a 3D printed 572 big block that we're gonna hope fits in there. I think it will. The intake on this one is not super tall, so it should fit. And then we were going to use, and I'll try to mock this up too for you. I'm going to use some of the American Racing Gasser wheels, which is one of my two favorite wheels right now. Actually, both of my favorite wheels are from American Racing, the Gasser and the Gamblers. Ooh, there goes the ambulance. I'll set this down here. Oh, we'll get you down here so you can see it better. Let it focus. So that's basically what we're going to have. Let me turn the slide on so you can kind of see the wheels. That is our planned build. Subject to change. I have no clue on colors yet. Put my brakes back in the bag before I lose them. No clue on what color I'm going to do. Yeah, this is the same. In fact, this one even has. We were talking about it in the Zoom earlier today. Where is it? This kit even has the flag for the pace car in the kit. They the convertible they boxed 3 times. The one I'm using here has got the yellow car on the front. They did one with the orange car on the front, and then they did the one with the pace car. Um, and it won't sit quite this low when I get the rear end, and it sits more like this. The ass end sits up just a little bit higher when I get the differential put in, which I was spent the day in the Zoom call modifying, and see if we turn it over, see if it'll show. I did a good job of it, but I basically cut out a big chunk of the fender wells and frame, and then I kind of re-styrened it back in so that it doesn't show when everything's put together to get these big wheels to fit in there. Can't even if I can hold them straight. Get those to fit. These are, I believe, 12-inch wheels, 20 by 12s. So that's what that's our USACC plans. It's a subject to change without notice, as things happen. Okay, so there we go. Get that back down. Turn my light back on. Put some of the stuff back in the bags before I lose it. And this basic same style of wheel is the wheel that's going onto my 12 scale Camaro. That is basically done, except for waiting for those, and they are in the mail. So hopefully next weekend I'll have those by next weekend, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, so that's what we're at on here. Other than that, I just have the exhaust glued together, and then I modified and narrowed the rear end so I can put those wider wheels in there, as well as the fender wells. And we're also going to be using a 3D printed see-through grill for it. So that's the plans. And I got a 3D set of the shifters from Matthew. So I'm gonna pick out a new shifter to put into this when we get that far. Let me take this apart so we can work on it some more. Yeah, I'm thinking about I'm going to try and get a Mustang built here shortly, sometime in the near future. It's been a while. Hey, Dominic, nice to see you again. See what else I might have missed here. Let's see what. Okay, the 7429 Boss Mustang. I'm a nice kid, but the front is just to get on. Does it normally? I don't know for sure. Sluggo, I have not built that kit. Kevin would probably know more on that particular kit because I have not built a lot of Mustangs, unless they're P51s, and that's a different story. I know all about the P51s. Yeah, I don't even have a Mustang in my a Ford Mustang. I need to qualify that. I don't even have a Ford Mustang in my stash at current times. I'll probably pick one up at the show, if not before then. Let's see. Start getting this off of here. I'm going to be picking up these little damn supports up for the next 2 weeks. Every time I do this, they go everywhere. This is the kit that Matthew sent me. This 572 big block. It's been a while ago. I don't remember. Probably 6 months or more when he sent it to me. I probably lean towards getting one that's a Revell kit. I seem to have a lot more luck on that type of stuff with the Revell kits than the AMTs. Especially if I'm going into unfamiliar territory. I mean, the AMT GTOs or MPC GTOs, I can do them in my sleep, that kind of thing, or the Firebirds, I can do those in my sleep. The last Mustang I built the 32nd scale one for Acme last year. And then I built that big 16 scale one also for Acme, which I don't even have anymore. I gave it to my brother. He wanted it. So we're about due for a Mustang again, I guess. Maybe I'll cruise. I'll watch Dazed and Confused again to see which Mustangs are in there. Because then I can double duty it. I can build a Mustang and add it to part of the group build. When I was in college, my room suite mate, I guess is a better way to put it. He had a 71 Mach 1. It was the ugliest blue I ever seen in my life, but it ran pretty good. It was like a baby powder blue that had the painted oxide really bad. It was nasty looking. And he had it jacked way up in the air, on the air shackles and air shocks. So it rode like a farm truck. Yeah, if I ever hit Powerball, I'd have to replace my 67 GTO, my 77 Trans Am, and then I would want to get a 68 Firebird for the trifecta. My youngest brother has his black 77 Trans Am, his Bandit Trans Am still. He has a 73 Chevelle. It's a clone. It was originally our Scoutmaster's Malibu that had been redone and cloned into a Chevelle, into an SS. And my other brother has a 68 or 69 Camaro. I can't remember what model it is. I think it's the RS. It's got the stripe that runs around the front of the hood, but it's not the hockey stripe. It's got the stripe that runs around the hood. Is that the ZL1 or is that? I don't remember. That's it's like butternut yellow with the black stripe around the nose, and that's a convertible too. And unfortunately, I didn't have the money at the time because he sold the '68 Firebird that he had to buy that Camaro. But I didn't have the money at the time to. Still didn't have the money at the time to buy it. Because I would like to have kept that one in the family. And my brother, he just built a shop / garage at his place. It'll hold 5. Yeah, 5, depending on what cars they are, at 5 or 6. And if you put one on the lift, I guess it would hold 7 cars in it at one time. And then he's got a 2-car garage attached to the house and another outbuilding which is a 3-car garage, which is the was the mechanic garage, but now he built a big shop and moved all the stuff out there. So that's basically the storage one. So he can have 10 cars in storage. Of course, his daughter's old square body is taking up half of the big shop because it's all blown apart. They're doing a frame off restoration on that. Well, she's doing it, and he's just kind of helping her out. Okay. Yeah, who would need 40 cars? I mean, the 3 that I would want to have would be more than enough. And I just want those for nostalgia purposes more than anything else. Yeah, we can fit those on there if I cut that tab, it looks like. Yeah, those will fit. Those will fit. I got a set from an earlier build. The valve covers for this one are just generic 572 ones. They say 572 Chevrolet on them, so we're going to use those. I pretty much had whatever I could afford, the best ones I could afford at the time I needed tires. I usually ran a lot of the Coopers. I Coopers on the Firebird. What did I have? We ran Redline, just straight up Redline Goodyear, either Goodyear or Goodrich tires, one of those on the GTO, because I kind of kept it looking old school, I guess is the best way to put it. And then, other than that, it's always just been whatever is the best tire I could afford at the time when I needed them. Track nose from out of Roundup on a 32 Roadster. Nope, I have not. Most of my models lately that I've been building have been giving Cooper Cobra tires because that's the decals I have right now. I do have some Goodyears and I do have some Goodrich, but I've been using a lot of the Cooper Cobras decals just because it's easier than trying to paint them to put decals on them. until more companies start doing the pad printed tires, then it make me happier. I guess round 2 doesn't on a lot of the new stuff. Oh, Jimmy's that one was that prototype for your paint job on your real one. Cool. Yeah, he was real excited to get that. Okay, bad. Let me oil pan. So we can mock this up and see if it's going to fit before I go too far. Let's see, I probably ought to put that cross member in there first. That would be a good idea. Rounder grill, dirt two hot rods. Model resin. Auto Roundup has a resin one. I got it. That's the same one that Fred used on that red one that's in the magazine. On that 32 chop that he did. Oop, drop them. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? There it is. Yeah, getting rid of my Firebird was probably the biggest mistake that I made, but at the time I was burned out on it. You know what I'm saying? I was looking for something new, something different, something new, shiny, a shiny new one. Goes towards the back. Okay. I just built one of these a couple months ago, but yeah, I think he was planning on heading to go to Hobby Lobby to get a case for it. Yeah, I think that's what he used, and then he used a Model Car Garage chopped grill. I'm not sure. You can either check the magazine or get a hold of Pappy. I don't remember exactly. How that went. Okay. Let's put this back in here. There he is. There's Jimmy right there. Say his name 3 times and there he shows up. here. Okay, get you in there. Ooh. The headers might not fit, but other than that, it should be all right. I think on the last one, I had to leave the steering box out too to pour it because. Okay, so that's there. We might not be able to put the air breather on it, but we should be able to get the carburetor on. How much under clearance do we have on this? Okay. Yeah, I kind of miss having a van. It was convenient. They got shitty gas mileage, but they were convenient. I sent you a picture in the group chat. Okay, let me go over there. You want me to share it, Terry? Is that what you're wanting? It's booting up right now. Let me do this. Save. Pictures. Save.
I look fucked up. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like not having the goatee.
I can open it up in a new window and
got home from work. What the fuck? What was that? I hope that wasn't something. Got home from work, started shaving, and I sneezed. Freaking went whack. Yeah,
it happens.
Like it. It was the first time in about 5 years I haven't had a goatee. Before then, I just had a big old beard. But that turned into a pain in the ass.
The 125th Trans Am Blackbird.
Ooh. That would have been cool to do for the USACC. Chat is opposite. Find where I am now. Oh, yeah, thanks, Kevin. It's got the Do It for Dale on the back. Looking. I was going to order one for the races last weekend, and they weren't due until like March or something. But I ended up finding Junior's trailer was selling them at the track. There we go.
Yeah,
where is
I've
that?
done it before when I was a kid. In fact, I think, yeah, that was the one I cut the roof off of and made into a convertible back in the day. And for the boot, I just took some modeling clay and just put modeling clay in the shape of the boot, painted it tan and called it done. It looked horrible. No, that wasn't a Blackbird. That was the Warbird. That's the one that one was. That was the Warbird. It wasn't the Blackbird.
My Camaro out. Let's move the Can-Am parts because I've been messing with that Can-Am I bought. All these little last parts. All right, what do I want to do to this Camaro? I still haven't figured it out.
Okay, the manifold is below the hood.
Oof.
Yeah, we might be able to put the air breather on if that's okay. I have several of them that are that way that I glue the air breather to the side under the hood, so when somebody opens the hood up, they can see what's going on underneath. Okay, so that will work. May have issues with the headers, but that's easy enough to fix. All right. Oh, Kevin, I did get your. Oh, we can do mail while I'm thinking about it. There's this.
You got one too.
Got the nice King Bob on the front.
Oh, the way the interior tub comes down, I can't really put a giant wheel in the back of this. Oh, shit.
You can. You just have to trim it. It's Kevin Smith's free guide to painting.
How's the back seat going? I
The
might be able to cut
painting
that
for the
right up.
scale, car, plane, boat, modeler, tank, or whatever, beginners or advanced levels. This is a free guide, not to be sold for profit or gain.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to sell mine.
I'm too lazy to type it up, or I'd put it on Facebook for you. I'm too lazy to type it up. I'll look at it. I just got it. When did I get it? Saturday. Was it Saturday? No, yesterday.
I've got two of them.
For all, I'm going to eat some crow here. For all the years I have been bitching about how slow Revell was in sending replacement parts. A week ago on Saturday, I Sent in a request for a new windshield for my big Camaro because the other one has a blemish in it. And normally it's like a 6 months. So I was like, well, I'm going to do the best I can with this one. I got this one on Monday or Saturday. Got this on Saturday. So basically 7 days after I sent an email, I got the replacement windshield from them. And it came from Webster Fulfillment in Georgia, something like that. So they're coming from Germany. So apparently they now have, for Revell USA, they have a parts inventory here in the States.
Yep. Like that. Which one is it? That Love truck I got. It has Made in USA real big on the box. So I think they're making a couple of the kits in the States again. Oh, I could do this and it'd irritate people, but
for years and years and years, I've always bashed Revell for that one thing. If you needed parts, it took forever to get them. I've had some kits where I needed a part from it. By the time I got the part, I forgot what it was even for when I opened the box up.
Yeah. I always heard that about round 2 also, but I've had a couple instances where I've had to message them about stuff and usually take a week. Depending on who you talk to over that round 2. The older dude
Bob.
and the younger dude are really cool. The girl, if a girl answers the phone, just hang up and call back. She's a bitch.
Yes, sir.
Check your chat on the model enthusiast. I sent you a picture.
Yeah, I showed it.
Oh, did you? I wasn't in here when you did it. I didn't know if
I'll do it again.
It's okay. I didn't know if you actually had seen it.
I could go really different with this USACC build. Put it on a set of Swampers.
That is actually in my possession, Bob.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, he showed that. I've got the original issue of that kit over here. It doesn't have a box, but it's the original from '78 issue.
Okay, first I thought, yeah, that's the one that I cut the roof off of, but then I remembered it wasn't the Blackbird, it was the Warbird. Was the
Yeah,
one
this is the actual Trans Am Blackbird. It has gold rims and stuff in it.
Yep. The front grill pieces are molded gold. The wheels are molded gold.
Yeah.
There's a couple other things. Or 79, I think, is what the date is on the kit I have. But I don't have the box for it. Who the hell sent me that?
I built the one.
I don't remember now.
Oh, you built that one before?
I painted purple. I don't. It wasn't that exact one.
Yeah, they have another one. I think that it's got different box art.
Yeah, it's blue on the box instead of a black
this
car.
One.
Yeah, but there's another one that's actually the Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah, I wasn't real impressed with this.
That's the Blackbird. The Blackbird is the 77.
Well, I mean, no, it's just a Smokey and the Bandit across the top of the box, and it shows the black car.
But this one.
That's Revell.
77, 78 model. Yeah.
That's not what's in this box anymore. What's in this box?
The way the interior tub comes down, I'm gonna have a hell of a time putting some big old tires in this Camaro.
No, it's called a '67 Chevelle, Jimmy.
God, I was trying not to tub it though. Is the issue?
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess Pappy isn't Pro Street his, so somebody's got to.
The Arnie Bestwick Boss Bird is the one that's in this box now.
Yeah.
If I ever get around to finishing it.
Let me look through my wheels. I kind of want to go Pro Touring with this bad.
For this one, I might have to buy a different kit. This chassis isn't going together so great. So,
but I have down price. I have
for this one
a 572.
I want you to use the Polar Lights one. And this chassis is just a real bitch to get to go together and line up. So I don't know. We may look for a optional chassis other than this one. For it.
Right. But
Now, Dale, they had the original Smokey and the Bandit was a 77.
yep.
Actually, a lot of them were 76s with the 77 nose on them.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't get enough of 77s when they were shooting a movie.
Well, Smokey and the Bandit 2 is the 81, 82 model.
Yep. Mm.
And the 78, the taillights are slightly different. That's the only difference between the 77 and the 78.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of trimming.
Except for the 78,
In fact,
if you ordered and wanted to get the Bandit, quote, Bandit Trans Am, when you went to the dealership, what you got was a 78.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run the restroom. I'll be right back.
I might stick these on the Camaro. Some small tire Mickey Thompsons. Or kind of like a pro touring style. I don't know. I don't really want to tub it, so I can't get a monster tire in it with this interior tub.
Got to do some chopping.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do my usual lazy and cut the rear fender wells out and tuck the tire up in there enough to hide it. But the way the interior tub comes down, I might have to cut into the interior tub a little bit, and I don't want to. I can get these actually. Won't be as low as I would like it to be, but it would ride. Make sure the wheel sits in there straight. It does. It'll ride. All right, so
I got a couple
small
of the
tire.
Revell ones, but I got different decals for them.
There's a small tire Mickey Thompson or Mickey Pro Tours. I don't know. Kevin, I don't think the second one sucked. It wasn't as good.
No, the third one sucked.
I thought Jerry Reed was funny in the third one. That was the only reason I sort of don't mind the third one. I think Jerry Reed's funny in that one. The second one I always liked when I was little because I liked watching all the 18-wheelers smash the cop cars at the end. The second one was alright, though. Then they had the spin-offs that were a little, with some different young guy as the Bandit. I think they were just called Bandit instead of Smokey and the Bandit. I'm trying to remember now. Those weren't.
What's up, Dominic? Mr. Jason Klein, KRD.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
Don't
I
mind those
saw
two.
Smokey and the Bandit in the
Bob done
drive-in.
think he put it up there. The one I sent.
Look.
I mean, I don't know.
Talking about,
Yeah.
I've been them all, Jeff, except for that one.
That's what's going on tomorrow. I made up my mind. Because the small tire Mickey Thompsons, I'm putting on this 83 Hurst holes.
I saw, what else did I saw? The Star Wars we saw in that drive-in too.
That was something I could never get into with Star Wars. I've seen the original 3, and the Ewoks made me laugh, but that was about it.
Carburetor. Okay.
actually don't look like a bad kit.
It's funny how I can watch the chat, but it don't give me an option to put anything in the chat about that.
So I'm not on the computer, so at the very bottom it has a place for me to type.
No,
it in.
it's this damn phone.
Yeah.
You can't. I mean,
On the phones, yeah, you can't.
mm-mm. Baby, I got it on what?
Oh, yeah, that's not too bad.
Excuse me.
Maybe old. See how old school. Those are a little too fat. I can't get those in there as tall as I want. Yeah, we go pro touring style with it. Okay. So
That's
chat.
Just type a message.
privately chat with the host and other guests.
That's what you do. Type something on there and say,
Yeah, private chat, only the people on the screen can see that.
Snip that little bit right there. And then I can get the
Yeah,
tire.
it don't go on there.
Maybe. Snip that back a little bit now.
She didn't believe me, Bob. She had to try it. Now she's telling me I'm number one now.
you are always number one.
Guess that's better than being number 2.
Oh, she'd probably tell me that too.
Yeah.
Ooh, white and black stripes. All right.
So went up to the storage. Took a lot of pictures. My wife has them on her phone. Did not run across the first Oldsmobile. Didn't run across the 16th scale Swamp Monster rebuilders. There's supposed to be 2 of them up there, but it's still got a section I ain't never even touched. And it's right in the middle of the storage.
Made a dent.
We went all the way to the back wall, went through every box that was on the back wall, took pictures of what was on the wall, but didn't go. Them models are like 2 and 3 deep on that shelf, so didn't go all the way to the back of the wall. Didn't find the Bigfoot one. But instead of bringing home what I needed to bring home, I brought home the Blackbird.
Stuff you wanted to bring home.
And the other 3 is the T-bucket with the trailer. The other one is the 32 Ford 3-window. Or is it a 5-window? It's a 5-window. It's the Ford coupe. But anyway, the 32 Ford coupe, 1/8 scale, brought it home. And also one of the big red 8 scales that's in the video. Who you reckon them?
There was a guy at the show Saturday, Terry. I didn't get to take a picture of it. I should have. He took that big red, stretched the frame, and put 2 V8s in it, blown V8s, and made it until it stretched it out. It looked pretty cool.
That's cool.
I like that. It was damn cool.
He called it the double drag.
I liked that. Yeah.
The other one I wasn't real. It was a guy brought his RC car, the black one. It was sitting next to it, Jimmy. That was an RC car.
Yeah, I noticed that immediately.
It's like, man, that's not really kosher. But I don't think he won any awards or anything. But it was, yeah, it's kind of.
I noticed that immediately in the dude I was hanging out with. Kind of, I pointed it out to him, and he started looking at it like, "That's bullshit." I'm like, "Yeah." If he starts winning awards, it's bullshit. Otherwise, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we got them. We got them here, Dominic. This is my
Yeah,
wife's
shit all over this shirt.
wish list.
Whatever I've eaten today is all over this shirt. Son of a bitch.
My wish list is getting pretty short. Not a whole lot out there that I actively want. That doesn't mean I won't see it and want it, but
Yeah.
Checked one off at the show.
so like the old monogram Corvette, the 65, the A scale one. That's about the only that one, and that's probably about the only one I'm really. And there was a big one, like a 112 scale. The guy had it to show, but he wanted too much money for it. The Lamborghini Countach. It was like a giant. I think it was a Fujimi or something kit. It was a
Yeah.
It was a big
Yep.
112 scale one, but he wanted like $300 for it. It's like, kiss my ass, he ain't getting it. It ain't worth that much money.
That giant A scale Corvette he had wasn't too bad for 150.
So I actually only bought 2 kits at the show. Everything else was either given to me or I won in the raffle.
Yeah, he got another PT Cruiser. See, I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only bought 8. I only bought 8 kits, which compared to what I've bought before is not many.
I mean,
But
as far as shopping, I'll probably look to pick up another one of these 67 convertibles if I can find one.
the only
For the
kit I had on my
Firebird.
list that I got at the
That's about
show
it.
is this 06 Magnum.
Not the only thing on my shopping list, but you never know what I'm going to pick up. Okay, so that's going to fit. That's going to work. Other than for the headers, I'm not sure if the headers are going to work, but we can deal with that when we get there. Okay, let's put.
Because he wants the Honda 450.
No, we ain't got but one.
Why did you let me take a picture of it then?
Told you he was gonna
chassis
want it.
together before we paint it.
This red one up here.
Yeah, that's the GMC step side.
Yeah, Kevin, I did that with my Tamiya Lamborghini.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
As soon as I got it done, I mean, literally, I shot the video, took the pictures, went to move it off the table, and dropped it and broke the wing in half.
Where's the high roller?
I know he wants that.
I said a few choice words that day. That's for sure.
He was talking about Jimmy, sending that to Jimmy.
He wants those 3 and Transtar 2 for the spring removal.
He forgot about the diamond in the rough, I guess.
Hey Dan, how you doing?
Yeah, I know, Dan.
Oh, and a dirt bike?
I'm not giving up the dirt bike.
F. Jimmy?
Huh?
F. Jimmy? That's all it says. The high roller, the dirt bike, and the F. Jimmy.
Dan wants to know if you're liquidating Terry's stash there, Rhonda.
Yeah. I'm trying to negotiate with Jeff right now. Just send him all the pictures.
I don't have no idea what he's talking about without looking at pictures. Did he circle it?
$3.
Yeah.
That must be that red one.
And that damn dirt bike cost over $100.
That red one.
That's a GMC.
Oh,
Okay. There it is.
he said no diamond in the rough.
I talked to him a week or maybe 8 or 10 days ago. He's down there in Oklahoma, and he's getting along pretty good. He was getting ready to start his job. Last time I talked to him.
Yeah.
I think he's got the house in New York. I think it's sold. I think he said he was going to have to go back, or he wasn't sure if he was going to have to go back for closing or if he could do it without being there.
250 and that Yamaha. I don't know if it's a 250 or 125, 175. I don't remember.
But he's living in the RV right now till they find a place to buy. So he's not modeling a whole lot right now or anything. In fact, he's not at all because his wife told him absolutely not in the trailer.
Yep, didn't have enough room. Who are you sending him to?
We'll send them to you. You can send them to whoever you want. All right.
Oh, okay.
$56 pictures. What's 56 times 6? That's over 300.
And he was dealing with the dogs, trying to decide who was going to be alpha in the house.
Yeah, so he wanted the diamond in the rough yesterday, but today he don't want it because he's seen better shit in the stash.
I think that diamond in the rough is being re-released by round 2.
Supposed to.
It was on last month's video. I want to say it was.
Mm-hmm.
Upcoming attractions.
I brought that one. What is that? That Trans Am home specially for Bob. Is he not on it now?
I don't know. Did you have somebody that was giving you that damn Trans Am, Bob?
Me? No.
Yep.
Because I brought it home for you. Jerry said you wanted it.
Yeah, it's an all baggy kit.
All right. Just so I'm clear with you, Terry.
Look,
Sorry, Jeff, I clicked
Right.
on you. My screen locked up.
I told him he had to talk to you.
There it goes. Okay.
what?
Oh, God. Give me a second. I'm trying
my
to
favorite
figure out
apple.
how to.
I'm actually able to see the damn chat in here, and Jeff just kicked himself out. Run button, dumbass.
Yeah, Jimmy knows he's an expert on kicking himself out. There he comes. He's back.
I went to mute the YouTube and somehow I kicked myself out of here, which is nothing new. If you know, been around me long enough, it's been a while. So to give you a straight up answer, Terry, for them 4 kits, I truly believe in my heart I'm getting a better deal. And if you don't want to do it, that's fine. It's okay. There's no hard feelings. But
I'm
you
not
said
giving
something.
up the 450 because that's the only one I got.
Yeah, that was a special reason I wanted that. That would have been for my friend Gil.
Yeah, I've actually got the actual circuit 250R bike, but it didn't run across it up there. I dug all the way to that damn back wall today, and I still got a section in the middle. If you looking in the middle, it's just to the right of that shelf. It's on that damn back wall, and there's model kits all in there that I ain't been through yet.
Well,
And we spent 3 hours up there today.
yeah, thanks for sending me model, or as all my friends on Facebook would say, styrene porn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you asked, and I told her, I said, we just take pictures of it. And then when we get out, we couldn't send them while we were there because you didn't have no damn service in the building.
And I apologize for using that word, Bob. That was, I owe you the
That's
apology.
all right. YouTube is kind of laxed on that now that if the president can say fuck on the air, I guess everybody can.
I would say so.
I didn't see that one coming, Bob. Well played, well played. But I will
did,
get back to you.
Right after he said that on live TV, then they kind of backed off their whole profanity.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Yeah, it made it on YouTube, which, yeah, YouTube is, yeah, I'm not going to get into that. This is not the time and the place. Bob, did you want a Bob Glidden car?
What is it? A NASCAR?
No, it's
a pro stock drag car.
It's a Ford Thunderbird.
I mean, I would want it just for the chassis.
I'm just going to buy you some of the pro stock chassis, Bob. I know where to get them. I'll just buy you a couple of them. It'd be easier than you don't have no other shit.
I've been looking for more of the Firebirds or the Camaros because those are a lot more prevalent as far as, gutting out, taking the chassis out of it.
Yeah, I got one and it's just the body, nothing else.
Yeah, say I've got a couple of bodies that I want to change into pro stock. So that's why I'm looking more for chassis, and then I'm looking for parts more parts than anything else.
And by the way, I want the high roller. I don't care about Jimmy. This is one time I'm going to be a jerk and be selfish. And you don't see me do that often. But the dirt bike was the one that was going to do it for me. And I could have gone without the high roller, but I would have had to have the dirt bike.
Well, the dirt bike is not really negotiable because I got the 250R and then that's the 450R, which is circuit bikes. It's the only two that I have. I paid the 250R. I think I paid, oh my God, over $100 for it.
Yeah, they're getting hard to find.
They has. I ain't gonna say it because it might not be the right thing to say, even though the YouTube guy said fuck.
All right, well, I'm going to get off here and leave you all alone, and I'm going to go look at some more. So I will delete that picture so I don't torture myself. But Jimmy, I don't care if Jimmy gets mad at me or not. I am taking the high roller.
The what?
The Camaro that was built on a four-wheel drive chassis. I believe it's the same chassis as the Big Game Country, which was a
monogram high roller.
Who told you what I'm doing with my USACC build?
Jimmy, give me 2 seconds and I'll text you a picture of the actual. It's an actual kit.
I know. I seen a photo of it. That's what inspired me for the USACC.
Okay, it was Bob who bought the Rampage. I was like looking at that when Terry showed that. And I thought,
and that
$10, I couldn't pass
oh, hell no.
Was it Bad Actor?
I bought this at the show.
tell me you finished. Hey,
There's,
tell me
on Saturday. $10.
There's two.
Bag.
Remember you kind of spotted the bad actor?
Yep.
There's two of them up there.
I will take that picture. I'm gonna send there's a couple I might just buy from you right out together. So, but I'm gonna go run and take a look at that and do some other things I got to get done, whether I want to or not, and we'll have a discussion later. And thanks for hosting again, Bob. If you're not following Bob, we can't be friends.
There was an option?
Yep.
There goes my
Jimmy.
subscriber base.
Yep. Jimmy, out of a class of 100, Bob finished in the top 10.
What?
Out of a class of 49, Jimmy finished in 50th.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
I'm kidding, Jimmy. I'm
We did pretty
kidding.
good at the show this week. What did you
50th of
seconds this
what?
week?
Yeah,
What are you talking
second
about?
in curbside and second in commercial with the square body.
And by the way, Jimmy, go next. Make sure you go next year because there's going to be some more competition working in curbside for you. It's not me. We're good.
I thought someone was supposed to come this year. It was going to be some.
No, he had more prevalent thing because if I'm ever out that way, I'm taking the ride up to Lincoln, Nebraska to the Speedway Motors Museum and go see some of the best of the best of the best.
Oh yeah.
Of the best.
The true history of this.
Men in Black. The best of the best of the best.
No,
With honors, sir.
the model car museum that was transferred up there.
Let's go work on your model.
Oh, all right,
That's
gentlemen.
where-
You have a great rest of your night, gentlemen.
All right, see
Take
you,
care,
bye.
buddy. Yep.
Bye, bye, bye.
Oh, before I forget, hi, Kevin. I don't want you thinking I was rude. I saw you earlier and I said hi. I wasn't sure if you saw it. So, all right, later.
Yeah, don't follow too close. I don't have one of them backup beepers.
I used to. You can have mine. I lost enough weight where I don't need one.
I'm gonna see if I can
Oh,
do something right quick. I'm gonna probably freeze up, but I'm still here.
Okay. If you get lost, I can bring you back.
a little trimming. I can get this motor fit. There's like a nun's pussy hair for a blank. Or I'm gonna glue the hood open and I ain't bother with it. So I'll figure that out. I'd probably get it. How does that go on there? It goes on like that. Maybe.
There's a 49 Merc going to do this Stallone's Cobra. I think they're getting ready to do a 49 on golf fields, and they get ready to do a buddy build. 49 Mercs.
Yeah, a couple of them are Brian and someone else is. I think Dan and Jeff.
So you might want to hop in with that on them. With them. I would, but I don't have one.
I only had one and I built it. Ooh. A little bit of space, not much. I can cut. I can fit that. I can get that motor to fit. Ooh, I can get you to fit. Especially if I cut that dumbass thing off. Drop the transmission a little lower. All right, well, I don't know what wheels are going in it, but I got a motor. Big 572 with this cool looking thing. See, I got these wheels on. These. I got these. These are kind of pro touring. Those might go on the Mercedes actually, but I found a better set of wheels. I like on J's for the Mercedes. They're like the Mercedes style wheel, but they're like 22s. So I might have ordering them. Let's see.
Okay. There we go. There's that.
How do these wheels go
Let that
together?
dry, and we can.
Those are the back
paint
ones. Good lord,
chassis.
those are deep tons of ditches. I think that's a rear tire.
Now we ain't got a damn camera.
It's a button that says camera.
There it is. There it is.
I don't think I could get it.
It would be, but to have a list, but most of the time They're just doing a generic stuff that, designed to go. It's up to you to be the modeler to make it fit.
That's about how it works.
So yeah, this one I've just measured fit it, and it looks like it's going to fit, but I may have to do something with the headers, or I also didn't put the steering gear box in there because I know that'll be in the way of the headers. Because that was in the way of the headers on the real car.
You got 2 hours. You better get in there.
Oh, that is the back of the. Oh, I
No,
looked at
because you got to go to bed early.
I said
That's
you
the
got 2
thing.
hours, so you better go on.
No, I got medicine I got to take.
Yeah, in 2
Oh,
hours.
that is.
Go on.
Oh,
I don't want to do that and make you have to stay up. Don't want to do that.
We don't care if you got a tube in you, Terry. Won't bother us none.
Huh?
You can do your IV and still be on. We don't care.
Well, I'm saying it's right here by me. I'm laying up here in the bed.
You can take it in there. You've done it before.
as long as it doesn't go up your ass, we're cool.
Negative.
Dang, y'all take the fun out of everything.
Don't give her no fucking idea, Jimmy.
Yeah, I just got a $420 bill for getting something shoved up my ass. So
Damn.
Yeah, they real good about that, charging you extra money when they have to do shit like that.
yeah,
Yeah, but
Damn, she charged you that much. Ladies of the night are getting expensive, Bob.
Medicare, I paid that. So yeah, they should have. Let me fix that.
Is Dan still in here? Y'all seen him? He come
Just a
in.
minute ago he was here.
Yeah, it's been about 3 minutes. You still in here, Dan? He may be looking at something I sent him.
I can't read the times on there.
I know,
very
Kevin.
well.
Hell, look. See, it's right there.
So that's the front wheel. These are the back. These bitches are. No, that is the front wheel. Oh, they're deep.
We need to get in there and do them damn rear tires.
mm-hmm.
They have
Again.
deep motherfucker. Forgot I ordered these Pro
Close
Tools.
in there and I'll go in there and hook you up.
Forgot I ordered these.
I don't want you to have to stay up late.
I mean, I'll go if you take it in there and go in there. I'll go ahead and hook you up and get it over with, and then you can stay up as long as you want to. I can sleep. Shit.
Jimmy's laughing at your ass.
I'm laughing at you.
You get the
Get your
hookup.
motherfucking ass up out of here.
Go and get it now.
I'm laughing at you.
Hey, you ever heard this? He on out of here.
Yeah, get
I
on
can
out of
feel-
here now.
I can feel the glare she's giving you through the phone.
No, she's looking at pimple popping on her damn phone. She is freaking entranced by that shit.
Not really.
All them pimple pop videos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she sit here and watch it for hours.
I'll be lying if I would say I don't watch those. They pop up
Oh,
on my
I do.
recommended.
I do, but I ain't gonna watch the damn things 24/7. She'd
You
watch
sure?
them 24/7 if she
Started
did.
watching them anyway.
I gotta watch that in the fucking news. All the news does piss me off.
Yeah,
I
well,
know
true.
that's right.
It's true.
It's just hard for me to understand how they have all that shit in their face. I mean,
It's cause they don't take a fucking bath. That's why.
They're nasty.
yeah.
Man, I
Yeah,
know.
take
The
care,
people
Don.
that got
We'll
the
get
real
you on
big.
the next one, buddy. I'll show you next time we're on the Zoom. I'll show you them 8 scales.
Ooh, yeah, I got some good ones.
Yeah, she got the best one. She tried to get my 75th anniversary 32 Ford,
Yeah, I tried to.
and that didn't happen. See, Jeff just thinks I tell him no, but I told her ass no when it came to that 75th scale, 75th anniversary. Not happening, Boudreaux.
Not gonna do it. Nope.
You said it's a Ford?
Yeah, it's a 32 Ford Coupe, 1/8 scale. It's a 75th anniversary.
Hey, Rhonda, start selling some of his kits so you can buy yourself one.
Shit, she brought 4 home. Just 4 more that I got to work around in here.
Yeah, those are hers. I said start selling some of yours.
Yeah, they are mine.
Not no mo.
Yeah, you heard that, didn't you? He
I
said
heard
it
it
right
now.
before Bob did. Not no more. Not no more.
There's mine and ours. There is no yours no more.
You right. You were damn sure right.
Sorry, Rhonda.
She's in there in the bed now. I'm in the
Okay.
bedroom. I done moved in here to the office where the good shit happens. I don't know why my phone is ass backwards.
God, you can really see the double chin now. I ain't got the goatee. All the weight I've lost. This is the only thing I can't lose. Is this damn right there. Oh, I've lost a fuck ton of weight.
Hey Rick, how you doing tonight? We just hanging out. I'm doing bad things to this Camaro kit.
What's up, Rick?
Well, damn phone done decided it's gonna not show anything again.
I might go pro touring with this son of a bitch. Because I like the way these wheels look. Paint the centers black and the ring chrome. It wouldn't look too bad.
What's up, Mr. Rick Zink? How you doing, buddy?
Color I want to do it car.
Face in front, camera 3. Unable to access camera, make sure it's
Well, I've got 2 color ideas. And it all depends how I feel. If I get impatient and want to paint it, I'm a rattle can it black. If I don't mind, if I can wait until I get this down a little better, I got a nice blue over there for that airbrush. It depends if I get impatient or not.
Well, one thing I'll say, Jimmy, the last year's USACC builds, they get collected pictures in the next month's magazine. A bunch of them are going to be in it. So I would take your time on the paint for that to try to get better option, better chance to getting in the magazine.
Yeah.
Rather than just half-assing it. That's me. So you can still do what you want,
No, I got you. I want half-ass it.
now. I think I got it back like it's supposed to be. Yeah.
If I get off my lazy ass and decant some of this black, then I'll airbrush it black.
There you go.
But either way, I'm leaning more towards black.
I need to put this.
I want to do like a pro touring style with it. So I want to black out the grill. I might black out the bumpers and then the 2 little wherever the hell these are on the back bumper, them 2 little inlets that go up and down it. I want to shave those off.
The gills?
Yeah, I want to shave those off on the back bumper.
Oh, the bumperettes. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I couldn't think of what the hell they were called.
They were talking about the side gills. The grills right here.
Yeah,
the fake brake vents.
I like them, but I might shave them door handles off since I'm going full pro touring. Make it like it has instead of like the Kindigit handles on it, the flush mount handles.
Well, on those Camaro, they're not
That's
they're
too
not on
tight.
there. So it's just a matter of not adding them. The only thing on there is the brake cylinder or lock cylinder.
That's when they are the. Which one is this? This is the blue one on the box, the Motor City Muscle 16.
Yep.
Yeah. Which I've
Yeah.
never built one of these 69 Camaro kits before. That looks pretty damn good, actually. The back seat is going to irritate me because it limits how much I can put a big tire. I don't feel like tubbing the damn thing.
I'm gonna figure it out in a minute, Bob.
It's all right.
I think these are like the wheels we're going with.
Okay.
The centers.
Yeah, on my body, the door handles are separate part.
These ones are.
Y'all like I still ain't got this finished, and I don't know what I've showed y'all, but
Ooh.
Okay, move on.
is it backwards or are y'all seeing it right?
Yeah, backwards.
The letters are backwards, but that's fine. We can still see it.
Yeah,
I
I
can
don't
read it in
matter.
reverse.
Yeah, the mirror must be off. Let me see if I can put the mirror back on here. Extra camera, focal video.
Up.
It'll probably kick me out again, Bob. The mirror is
That's all right.
on. I don't know why.
Yeah, let me get a little mock up going.
And he's gone. And he's back.
I ain't fooling with it no more. I'm tired of.
That's fine. We can read backwards. Yeah,
I just can't read.
Let me get you blowed up here.
Yeah, I can't. It's backwards, and everything you do is backwards.
Yep. But right is left
Story
and
of
left is
my
right.
But still got the headers to put on. This side panel right here where my finger is at. That side panel right there, I still got to put on the other side, and then the glass. I'm probably fixing to pull these back out and do another paint again on them, that on the back and those right there on the front. And but I mean, it's so damn hard because you're having to fool around with this damn thing. Can't get it all in the damn picture. With all my shit back there in the background. There we go. But I mean, all the top's done. I got to on this air filter or air intake, I got to knock the sheen off it a little bit because it's too shiny. I got a decal to put on it. Got a couple of decals. It's got to go on each side of the little cockpit headpiece here on each side, and then put a Dodge.
Son of a bitch.
Put the Dodge on the front, but just box stock. I guess I'm back to assembling, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, about focusing is what I need you to do. Focus. What I mean, there's some paint work down in there, so I'm not taking the body off of it. It's going to be just like you see it right there. So,
yeah, the one I did, I had to glue the body on to straighten the frame out because it was warped so bad.
Yeah, the frame is not straight. I will say that because that is actually on there, and I can pick up. Let me go back this way. Pick up, and the body don't come off of it.
Yeah.
Because you have to push it down on there, so it's not
Sorry.
coming off.
Yeah, that Don Garlich's one I did was designed so you could take show it or display it with the body off, but the frame was so warped that I had to use the body
Yep, straighten it.
to it to straighten it out.
Yep.
So it ain't coming off. Ain't gonna do it.
No, this one ain't either. I mean, oh, if I could just get my brain to act backwards, there it is in the damn whole picture finally. So, yeah. May do a test.
Kevin says Terry's replica and miniatures makes those discs in white metal. They polish up like chrome.
Well, I just got so much shit on this desk. I had to go into my other kit, my Don Garlic's other kit, because that damn wheelie bar right there is broke. And one side of it's got you can see it laying there. It's got a little bit of an arch in it. And this side is actually flat. So we'll have to use the other one and put it on here. And then either that or I'll build one and put on it, one or the other. I can't really do that. I can't build it because if I do, it will take it out of box top. So we got to get the one out of the box. Yeah, I
Well,
just
you can
don't
always
understand.
take a piece of the sprue and stretch it out to the right same size and graft it in, and that would still be box stock technically, because that piece of sprue came out of the box.
I don't see why it wouldn't be boxed
Well,
up.
I mean, the thing is, Bob, is the damn thing is flat. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll hold it up here. Maybe you can see it. You
Yeah, I
see
can
how
see it. Yep.
see one side of it's arched and the other side right there where my finger is where it's broke. And
Yeah.
I tried to glue it back together and was trying to get a little arch in it, and it just won't hold the arch. But the other one is. This is from the Atlantis kit. That is the Atlantis kit. Is what that is. I mean, all in all, I mean, for what it is, it's okay. You know, it's not. I've got the old Reveal kit. I got two of them actually. I may have more than that. I may have two up there in the storage today, but I got one up here on the shelf that's the Reveal, and then this one is the actual Atlantis kit. Which I mean, pull them out, look at them, compare them. They're all the same. Every damn bit of it's the same. No different. But I guess all in all, I mean, it turned out decent for something to sit on the table anyway. So it'll be at Acme the way it sits, and Joanne Dan up there. That's the wing on the top. It's got super shop on it, and then TF1 on the side or one TF on it. But like I say, that's it.
Cool.
My wife's on me to be in here doing something, and I've got the actual. Let me turn this thing back around. Let's see if we can kick ourselves back out.
What?
If we can do that.
Hey,
What's up,
Kevin.
guys? What's up, man?
Hey.
What up?
There he is. He didn't get kicked out this time.
That's out of the Camaros. Well, how am I trying to get it to sit?
That looks
That's pretty
good,
good.
Jimmy.
I'm gonna try to go pro touring with these wheels and tires.
Yeah,
And
the chassis.
I think I'll be able to get this motor to fit.
Well, stick your chassis pan in there and the
Well,
cross member, and you
you,
should be able to
you just
tell.
have to do some work in there, Jimmy. I got a 632 sitting in that one that I built for Fred
Yeah,
under the stock hood.
I can get it to fit with here, I'll have it glued on yet. With this on the top bit though, it sticks up just a little bit.
That's right,
But I
Sluggo.
think I can get it to sink in there a little bit more.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have any issue with it because my it don't have a tall high rise on it, but it has a dual carb 632 big block sitting underneath that. In that I don't know. I don't even know if I ever showed it to you. Is that
Yeah, you
orange
could
and
probably
white
get-
one?
I remember it. It'd been a little while.
Let me
since
hang
I've
on a
been-
minute. Just bear with me just a minute and I'll show it to you. Got to get it down without
But
knocking
you
every
should.
damn
This
thing.
cross member is a separate piece in your kit, Jimmy. You could probably get that to drop down about another millimeter to get an extra that much space, a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, you probably have to get your Dremel
there
out.
ain't no,
Yeah,
I mean,
I can-
you just
yeah.
got to work on it, but it will go in there.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to take a little bit out of these rear fenders to get them tires to sit lower.
Probably be easier to grind the tops of the tires off, Jimmy. I've done
You
it.
see, you
Probably
see
more
this,
of a width
Jim?
issue.
That is the stock
Oh, I like
hood
that.
on that car. Okay. So painted it white and orange on the inside. And hang on a minute and I'll pop this off. And there's your 632 sitting underneath there. See, it's got a little high rise. It ain't no huge one, but it's a high rise.
Yeah,
And
there we
it
go.
sits in there just like it's supposed to. Just enough. It's actually, the transmission's actually got it sitting back just a little bit. But when I put my finger on the transmission, you see how much sits above the hood
Mm.
or above the fenders.
Yeah,
And then when you
got-
put this back
Yep,
on there,
Rick.
it's
Kev the Terror.
there it is. Seamed up good.
Oh yeah.
Just can't put no breather on it. But I mean,
Hey, Barrett.
He don't need no stinking breather anyway.
no. And then
Let's glue
That's
the
where you
hood
glue 'em on the
open.
fender.
These
Set that air
are,
breathers on the fender.
these are the see if I can just hold it up underneath here without it falling out. Well, those are, I need to roll forward, but those are the wheels. Let's go be under it.
Oh yeah, I remember them now. The
That's
big
the
rally room.
made
Yeah.
rallies and their pro street big meets up underneath there, and then there's your front one. It'll fit up on it'll fit up underneath there like that.
Oh yeah, that'll look good.
More tire grinding. They ain't gonna roll anyway.
No, it ain't gonna roll. I ain't worried about all that. This
That's the last thing you want.
This ain't gonna do nothing but sit there and look ugly.
I'll never forget the embarrassment I felt when I had a car roll off a table at Toledo.
Oh yeah. Everybody says the same thing. Do not allow that car to roll, glue them wheels on, because if you don't, it's gonna be in the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I came home immediately and got out the super glue and glued them all.
Yes, sir. Can't blame you on that.
Oh yeah.
That was my 67 GTO with it. Took me 3 days to get that front end fitting right, and then it gets shattered.
Yep.
I did fix it. A little bit of embarrassing.
Yeah,
Well, I
People-
wanted to
people
do,
poo-poo
I
that
wanted
kit,
to
but
do
because of
2K
the time of
clear
it,
on
it
this
worked out
car,
really well.
but there's no way for me to do 2K clear on this car because I've got the side panel glued on. I can glue the other one, glue the headers on. I end up wiping this thing down and probably putting floor shine on it. I mean, I ain't gonna have no choice.
Look pretty damn glossy. Might not even need clear.
Well, I mean, you can tell it's got decals
Why
on it.
couldn't
Though.
you clear it?
You see the decals when you actually
Oh, you mean the drag? I wouldn't bother putting anything on it.
Yeah. Screw it.
That'd be decals on the real car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
they
that is
usually have
true.
burn off
You
anyway.
are correct. I mean, because it does not have any
It'd be
clear
big
on it.
vinyl decals.
That would probably mess up your nice shine you got.
Well, all I gotta do is wipe it off. I mean, now is all I gotta do is wipe it off. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think the decals. I think it's actually sticker decals. It's actually on the car anyway. So.
Yeah, it's all vinyl stuck on there.
Only thing I'd use that on is the windows or the clear plastic.
Yeah.
I've never used it on those either.
Right. Yeah, I may just go on and glue this side panel on. Not happy with the way the back of that wing actually looks.
After that paint's good and dry, maybe you could try some of that ceramic coating they sell for cars. Maybe that'll help preserve the decals. I'd test the spot first, but
Yeah, I won't be testing nothing on this car. I mean, I'll be testing on another body. I got an old body up here I'll test on.
Yeah.
hey, just take your decal sheet and test it on the decals you didn't use.
Mm-hmm. Well, right
I
now it's
always,
got every decal it's supposed to have on it, except for, I mean, I still got two to go on, like say, the little canopy head rest that goes in the back.
Let me go check my painting.
I always snipped a little bit of the decal paper off and test sprayed before I'd put anything
Yeah, I'm
on
not
when I
spraying.
clear
No,
over.
I'm not spraying nothing. Fred Henry can spray TS 13 and do a damn good job, but I'm telling you now, I'm not even attempting TS 13 on this, knowing that
Oh,
it's got.
I've had some pretty bad results putting clear over decals.
Yep. I'm not doing that.
Just depends if you test it.
Well, I mean, to me, it's got a paint that's got it on the freaking label on the top. And I don't forget exactly which one it is.
It was the semi-gloss.
And it tells you specifically, do not spray over decals or stickers.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it ain't the paint.
I
It
know
ain't
the
the
old
paint.
dog coat you could get away with, but
Yeah, it ain't the paint. It's the damn propellant inside the can.
right.
It is.
If it has tooling in the can, it's the lacquer usually.
Yep. Oh, let me
I
look.
think I go through all that in my paint guide when I wrote it. Tells you what chemicals are
Yeah.
here and there, what to watch for. Where'd Jimmy go?
Ain't no telling.
Fall off his chair?
He's still here. He just ain't in here. No.
He might have went upstairs or something. He's still got his camera on.
No. Oh man. Man, what a nice night. Another month we ain't gonna be doing this. It's already starting to get cold out. I got to start taking his dog out every other day, get her used to not going. Every day she sits at the door waiting to go. Don't you?
Hey, Bob. You hear me?
I can hear you.
Bob's glitching a little bit. I don't know if it's me or him.
A little bit.
He's playing catch up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm surprised I'm not.
I've had internet issues all day today.
You know why you was asked about the Bob Glidden car?
Because your name's Bob.
No, because it's in my stash up there at the storage.
Yeah, so I'm going to tear them apart.
Jimmy.
So I assumed I
Oh,
had
go ahead, Bob.
get the cars
Well,
that are worth a
it-
bunch
that
because
could be the-
I'm going to tear them out.
that could be the only one I also have. So
Yeah. Because I'm not going to be using the
Jimmy,
decals. I'm
email
probably
me
not going
some-
to use the bodies on them. I'm just looking mostly for the chassis.
Email me some pictures of that van. I forgot to photograph it before I sent it to you,
Oh, I got the.
if you can. Okay.
that old Astro, wasn't it, Kevin? Yeah, that was
Yep,
cool
I got
as
it
hell.
I don't know
upstairs
what I
in a
was
case.
thinking. I thought I had pictures of it. I was looking through my phone and like, shit, it's not in there.
Put your email in the chat so I have it. I'll email him too. When I get home from work tomorrow, I'll
Well, I'll send you an email and you can return then.
uh,
That way I don't have to post it on here.
I'll take it outside and do a couple good
Yeah.
photos so it sunlight shines off it.
I got pictures of most of them, but for some reason I never got pictures of that.
All right. I'll be right.
Never got pictures of my real one either.
Yeah,
That's a shame.
I
'cause
really
that-
appreciate it, dude. That thing is badass. I got it. I got one of them Hobby Lobby cases for it, so it doesn't get no dust or shit on it.
That's cool. Well, it's yours now. You do what you want. Did they allow you to display it on the table or no?
Nah, I just didn't even bother because
No,
it was an argument I wasn't willing to start.
no. If they had
Yeah,
it,
I don't blame you.
if they had a display only section, I would have, but I didn't see one.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm just curious if they would allow it or not.
Some
I
do
know
and
Irv
some don't.
I know Irv on his videos said where he'd send models to people and they'd trade back and forth to be able to compete like that, like ghost builders or whatever.
I know.
I didn't know if they'd allow that.
I know how I
Some do
feel
and some
when
don't.
people will display other people's stuff, so I'm not going to do that. Even that body
It's
Gary Seeds sent me, I won't display that after it's built.
Yeah. Well,
That's
I can
roughly what we're gonna
understand
have.
that,
But the
if you
front
do
end will be a little
display
bit lower.
only.
I still got to trim it a little bit.
Yeah. A
Yeah, it's a nice
display
stand.
only category would be different, but I don't think they had one.
Yeah, probably not. Not IPMS wouldn't.
That looks good, though.
Yeah, it's good, Bob.
Yeah, the front end will be a little
I
bit
will.
lower. I still got to trim the suspension a little bit. Actually, I'll trim the hub off the back of the wheel so it'll sit back in there and down a little bit further. Because right now it's a little bit nose high. But that's what we're gonna have. That's what we're gonna do, and I have no clue on color yet. Not a stinking clue at all.
Yeah, I made that mistake with my real Astro after I painted. I didn't get pictures of it in time, and then it got totaled, and I have no way to ever show anybody that thing after it was done.
Yeah, all my pictures of my Firebird and my GTO were lost in a fire, so there ain't none left. So
All my pictures got stolen when I got broke into an apartment years ago. I don't have any pictures of my old cars I had.
In the front, I'm going to paint
Had a
the
lot of nice paint.
The front bumper. I'm going to do color match, but I'm not sure about the back one yet. I'm a color match or not.
You gonna use those decals from the Hot Wheel like you did the other, or different ones maybe?
On this one, no,
No.
because I've got that different hood. It'd be real hard to get
Excuse me.
those decals to lay on that Corvette scoop.
Yeah, you'll probably have to paint something on there. That's why I did mine in paint, because of that hood scoop. The cow induction scoop, isn't it?
It's the
Kind of hard to
Corvette one.
tell on camera.
Yeah, that's that Stingray
Oh
hood.
yeah, Stinger. The Stinger.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That's a scoop I put on my Willys. That's one thing I liked about the Corvettes. They always had cool scoops on them.
Yeah, these. If I can
Did
the
I don't know.
mount for the wheel sticks out a little bit. I'll flush cut that, and then it'll fit on there. It'll fit in there just fine then. BF Goodrich.
I don't know who that is behind Terry there, Sluggo. Poster. That Farrah Fawcett.
His girly
Ain't no
poster in the back.
I don't
no
see no
poster behind me. That's the window.
He's asking who that girl in the poster is behind you.
Oh, her. She's anime.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Every man's dream, but can't afford her.
Yeah, exactly. Every young guy back when I was a kid had Farrah Fawcett on their
You
wall.
got it. You got it.
And that red one piece
Mm-hmm.
suit she had. Just enough nip to
One
do the trick.
of the most popular posters that was ever produced.
You ain't kidding. I bet there's millions of them out there.
Yeah, these people, young guys had them plastered all over the wall.
Oh yeah.
Now the thing is, they did that one that shot was just on a lark. They were just at the end of the photo shoot, and they were looking. Well, let's do one more, and that was a regular suit that she had. She just went and put that on, and the rest is history.
There sure was a lot that tried to copy her, but they couldn't quite get that look. Heather Locklear's the only one that come close for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pam was kind of the slutty version of Farrah.
Yeah.
Well, her shit
Kinda.
got blowed out of the water when she started fooling around with Tommy Lee. So
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, I saw that video.
then the old tape come out where him and her was on the boat, and that pretty much took care of her.
Almost sunk the boat.
Yeah, ain't no doubt.
That's funny.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yep. That kind of took care of her career, period. They had her on
Yeah, she
Baywatch.
look a
They
little
had her
rough
on
these
Baywatch
days.
there for a little while, and a little bit too controversial, I think, for Baywatch.
I think that horrible movie
I think
Barbed
so.
Wire didn't help things either.
Mm-hmm. What's that damn other girl? That other damn girl's name?
The other Baywatch girl?
No, she was she played in that movie with Billy Joe.
You're thinking
What is it? Billy Joe? Is it Billy Joe Thornton? Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob.
She played
You thinking
in
Halle
the
Berry?
Fantastic Four.
Or you thinking of Bo Derek?
No. No, I can't think of her name.
I never did see the fascination in Bo Derek.
No, that was actually, shit, that's a different woman I'm thinking about. That was damn,
Dudley Moore was in the movie with her.
it's Halle Berry.
Bo Derek.
Halle Berry.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
Billy
that's
Bob
what I said
Thornton got
first.
in that. I can't remember what the movie is.
Yeah. Yeah, he did a good job in that Fargo movie. Did you ever see that one with him in it?
Uh-uh.
They did the remake of Fargo's a different from the original.
Mm-hmm.
He was pretty wicked. He was pretty wicked in that movie. Kind of like a mini series.
Bob done froze up on us again.
Yes.
He murdered that one guy by pushing a window air conditioner out of a 3-story window and hitting the guy just as he walked out the door. It's like, oh, that hurt.
Yep.
It splattered the guy right on the sidewalk. I think that was like a 6-part mini series or something. Like 8 or 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I take him every time I see Jimmy with that bad Santa. Thurman Merman.
Right. I can get everybody in the screen here. Yep, we lost Bob. We
Uh-oh.
lost him.
I'm sure you'll be
Oh
back.
yeah, he'll come back. He'll be back.
Soon as the strings and tin can will hook up,
Mm-hmm.
he'll be back.
There we go.
He's
Welcome
back.
back,
I've been
Bob.
having internet troubles all day long. I'm gonna have to call him tomorrow. I just refreshed it and it started working again, but yeah, I've been having issues all day long.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find somebody different from Spectrum. They just jacked it $15. We're up
Mm.
Yeah,
almost
they did here too.
280
I know
bucks a
Dad
month.
is. And we don't even pay for the internet. All we have is the TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
used to be you could go in and negotiate with them people. Last time I went in there to talk to them about getting the bill down, they said, "Well, take your business elsewhere." I was like, "I just might have to do that."
Yeah.
Don't
We went from
don't
431 to almost 500 for yeah.
what do they say? Don't wish for what you might get.
Yep. I don't know anybody that would come in and hook up that would be half as good. We had AT&T before, and they were spotty at best.
Yeah, they spotted here. That's what I got.
Yeah.
Well, I have the fiber and it's been really good, but today it's been just I don't know. Maybe they're having system issues or something. I'll call them tomorrow, see what's going on.
They came
Dad's
through our
considering ditching it, doing that
AT&T came
satellite.
through our neighborhood. They came through our neighborhood the other day bragging about their new fiber line and this and that. Its price wasn't much better.
I have a 1 gig fiber line. It's $180 a month,
Jesus Christ.
and then
That's
for
still
TV I have Direct TV Stream. I have everything but the
Fucking
I don't
fiber?
have the premium movie package. I have everything else, and it's $114, and I have 5 televisions hooked up to it.
that's still $100 less than what we're paying. We
Uh,
don't even have any big movie channels or nothing, or DVR.
And I got 20 hours of DVR on the Direct TV. I never use
we
it,
used
but
to
it's
have
there.
Direct TV. Fucking their shit went down. And after it being down for 2 days, Mom called them and asked them when it was going to be up, and the lady wouldn't give her a straight answer. And then when Mom said it's been 2 days, The lady got real nasty with mom, and mom told her to shove her TV up her ass.
I
So after my
refuse to.
switch,
I refuse to let them put one of them satellite dishes on my new roof.
Well,
Yeah,
see,
I
that's
see
what
the
I'm doing.
mess.
they want to
I'm
put a
doing the
hole in your
stream.
damn roof to put it up there.
I see the mess they made the house next to me. There's probably 30 holes where the guy missed the stud and didn't
Yeah, I'm
patch it.
doing direct TV stream, so that's all over the internet. It comes in on Wi-Fi through the internet.
Hmm.
There's no dish at my house.
No,
Yeah, there we see. I got him. Me.
I could only
It
get one
wouldn't. It
local.
wouldn't be good anyway, Bob, because if the wind blows, the damn internet goes out. I mean, your
Yeah.
damn
Well,
satellite goes out.
with the
I could only
fiber,
get one local channel on antenna, so that ain't an option.
everything's underground here anyway. Then with my internet, yeah, that's where the wheels are going to sit. The fronts.
Yeah, I like those wheels. There's Chet.
Those are actually a version of the wheels that are going on my 12 scale one too. They're going to be basically very similar to those. Not exactly the same, but very similar.
Been feeling better there, Chet? Oh,
Where'd my chat go? Oh, that's right. I got to reload it since I rebooted. Okay.
What's up, Chet? I've just figured out after all of this time, I said I could never see the chat. Now I can't see everybody that's
Hey,
in the,
chat.
but I mean, I can look at the actual chat down at the very bottom, but then I have to move the damn
yeah, it's
thing
backwards.
back up.
It's backward what a regular chat is. You got to move the other
Yeah, on
direction.
the direct TV stream, I get like 250 channels or something like that. And there's no dish out there or anything. And
That's cool, Chet. Good to hear you feeling better.
so as long as I got electricity and the fibers up, I got television.
Now they're talking about coming out with new format flat screen TVs. You have to change your system and everything. Can't remember where I heard that the other day. They're getting rid of the current format, so everybody's got to buy new TVs again. That's a bunch of crap.
No, I'll just keep watching internet TV, which don't watch much of that as it is now.
If it weren't for sports, I would probably get rid of. I could live on just free internet TV. But I like my hockey games. So
We don't
Well,
watch none of it.
Shoot, you can't even watch NASCAR on cable anymore. They got it on streaming services. If you even want to watch it.
Wait a minute, you ain't missing nothing.
Nope.
You know that already. You ain't missing nothing.
I couldn't tell you any of the guys' names. I haven't watched NASCAR in probably
I
5 or
don't
6
give a
years.
rat's ass about that stuff anymore. I used to love watching it. And when all the old guys started retiring, got killed and all that, I'm done.
Yeah, it was all right when they actually take a stock car and race it. I don't call that stock car racing what they're doing.
There ain't no stock to it. It's a damn cookie cutter car. Every damn car on the track is exactly the same. They have one car
Different
template for the
stickers.
whole damn cars, and the only thing different is the damn decals.
yeah, well, that's kind of what Indy cars are the same way now. They got to be
I
exactly.
don't care nothing about that shit.
They're built
That's
exactly the same.
absolutely fucking stupid.
That's
They
how
took
the
the-
IROC thing was originally too. That was the idea behind that. You can make all the cars are exactly identical, and so
Yeah.
it's all
So
about
they
the
do
they
driver.
can
something.
say, "Oh, the driver's gonna have to drive the car and win." Yeah, okay. I'm gonna tell you just how it ought to be. And that's like
Well,
it was back in the 70s. You build a damn car that would run and win, build it.
thing that
No
broke the
restrictor plates, no shit like that.
thing that really broke the straw for me is when they went to no lug nuts, one nut again, like everybody else. That ain't no
Fucking
pit stop.
that's a damn Indy car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care nothing about that shit. I actually joined a group last night here in Mobile at Mobile International Speedway, and it's been so long. You remember when the movie Final Destination came out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the last time I went to the track was when they filmed one of the scenes at Mobile for that movie. And that's back before that shit came out. And I sent them a
Any-
message last night on there and I asked them, I said, so are they still racing at Mobile International Speedway? I said, because I never hear anything about racing there anymore. And I used to go when, like say, Bubba Gale and some other people that I used to know, Scott Carlson and all them used to race out there. And there ain't none of them racing out there no more. I mean, as far as I know.
Yeah, you're right about that too, Chet. And that HRA ain't much better anymore.
No, I don't watch none of that shit. It's just it's
We
what
put it
they want
on.
you to see.
We put on Indianapolis a couple of weeks ago, the big go, and it was pitiful. It don't have the umph that it used to have.
It just ain't what it used to be, man. They're
No,
the France franchise that's doing NASCAR is fucked it up so bad, ain't nobody wants to watch it.
right. That and them not letting them fight after a race. Let them fight. They got helmets on. What are they going to hurt? You know?
They bunch of dumbasses is all I can tell.
I
It's
think
just
the
like
last.
this track here in Mobile. Lee and Ida Fields was the owner of 400 acres out there, and they got a half mile to the inside of the track. It's a half mile track.
Yeah.
And when Lee passed away from cancer, he had a 69 Chevelle out there that a place, it was called Trax Tires. It's now called Mavis Tires. And that car fucking disappeared. They don't know what happened to it. The people at fucking Trax Tires
Yeah.
stole that damn car. And
I
it
think the
belonged to Lee.
last good race I seen was what, that '79 when the Silver Fox got in a fight with who was he got in a fight with? The end of the race, the Miller
Yeah,
car.
I
What
don't
was the
remember.
other one? They was out there fist
Talking about
fighting.
Rusty Wallace?
It might have been.
Rusty Wallace was a Miller car.
Yeah, maybe it was. I mean, what are they going to hurt? They got a freaking helmet on, you know.
Yeah, they ain't gonna hurt nothing. No, they ain't gonna hurt nothing.
I was always a big fan of Carl Edwards too. Spent a whole day racing, then win a race and do a backflip off the door sill. That's a tough ass
Mm-hmm.
dude there. That dude was badass. I know Roxy liked him. She'd watch the race just to see him do that at the end.
Mm.
And that'd have to be draining being in that hot race car all day and then have the
Oh
energy to
yeah.
pull that off.
Oh yeah. Ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt.
I guess real men wear diapers when they race. Now they got to take potty breaks.
Yep. Yep. We got to run this far, and then we got to stop the race if y'all need to go pee. And
Yeah.
I can tell you one thing: in real racing, you don't get no damn chance to pee. If you got 500 miles to run, you run it. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rut,
oh,
Rusty was a pretty good driver, but he wasn't shit for an announcer. That guy
Yeah.
couldn't announce for nothing. Like I could talk any better, right?
Well, I will have to say this for him, Rusty Wallace and Bill Elliott. They held And to this day, can't remember which one. I want to say Rusty Wallace run one of the fastest laps in practice at Talladega at 212 mile an hour. And I think Bill
Dawson.
Elliott ran a 221. There was that much speed difference between them at practice,
Yeah.
but that was no restrictor plate.
Bill broke it in the 80s. Rusty did it in like 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember,
Yep.
yeah, it was 2012 because that was some souped up motor Dodge had out. They were out there testing. That was the last year he ran a Dodge.
Yeah, no restrictor plate.
Yeah, Buddy Baker, I think, was my
The
favorite when I was a
closest-
kid.
The closest they've come to it is 192, and Chase Elliott set that. Bill's son.
I guess unless you're there at the track, it's not very exciting. Like watching traffic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a race. I like NASCAR, but I'll watch the last 15 laps. I can't sit through a whole race.
No.
If I'm there, then oh yeah, watch the race, drink me a beer, and have a damn good time.
Awesome Bill from Dawsonville. You couldn't understand a word he said, but he was a hell of a driver.
Yeah.
I don't like Bill Elliott. I always thought he was a cocky fuck.
Wouldn't you be?
No, I don't like Bill Elliott. I like his son, Chase Elliott. I've met Chase about 4 times now, and he's a cool dude.
Back when
I
I was
didn't like Kyle Busch. I didn't like Kyle Busch either until I met him. He's a pretty cool ass dude. I like Kyle. Who else have I met?
Well, when
I
they
didn't meet
started
Richard Childress, but I was about 10 feet away from him when he was walking through the pits about a year ago.
when they started restricting their fights and their speech, that's when everybody lost interest.
Who else have I met? Met Kyle Larson.
That's what people watch for, is the confrontations and the crashes. What fun is it if they got to behave themselves?
I bet you he got picked on big time when he was in school, Sluggo.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd have had to change my name.
Ain't no doubt.
Trickly Dickly.
Yep.
Tricky Dick.
Yep.
Dick Pickle.
Yep.
I'll tell you, a lot of people hated Richard Petty when I was a kid too, because he always won. He was the winningest dude there ever was.
I'll tell you, there were three.
I think when Rusty ran that, even at practice, they would not allow him to run that car without a restrictor plate again before it was back on the track. He couldn't. It was non-restrictor plate, and I think that
was the year before the restrictor plates. Would have been 80.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that car, they would not allow him to run that car without a restrictor plate anymore.
Yep.
Now there are 3 bad words in this house: Jeff Gordon, Rusty Wallace, and what's that fucker's name? I don't like him either.
My brother-in-law was a big fan of Jeff Gordon. We always got in arguments. What the hell?
That fucker's name. Oh, and my brother added Joey Logano. That's what.
Yeah, I never liked him.
I don't like Logano either. I met him too, and yeah, he's a fucking prick.
I like Kurt Busch better than I do Kyle. Kyle's pretty cool.
I always liked Kirk better too, and then I met Kyle. I guess Kyle's pretty fucking cool.
After a while, you kind of see where he's coming from.
Yeah, that Kyle.
Always a Kyle in the group.
Bubba Wallace is the other name. Because that fucker can't drive with a shit. Crybaby.
That was some of the downfall too with that fake noose crap.
Yeah, he's a fucking crybaby bitch.
If his head had fit in that little tiny garage door pool, he had problems.
Yeah. Fucked it all up.
Funny, he never wins anything, but they always put him in the front in all the
Interviews,
advertisements.
Yeah, sure.
And it ain't about race either.
No.
Don't make sense to me.
They want to do that kind of stuff with a guy who can actually drive. Is that guy Hendricks has running their Hendricks truck? That motherfucker at least can drive.
Yeah, I don't know any of the names anymore. It's been so long since I watched.
I'm trying to remember his damn name.
Last time I checked the leaderboard, I didn't recognize any name.
Yeah, I
That's
quit
why I
watching
stopped
for a while
watching.
because of that. All my drivers started retiring. Freaking the last
Yeah,
one that was left was Kirk Busch, and then he retired. Before that,
I'll
it
tell
was
you.
I know last one would have been Kevin Harvick.
Yeah, Harvick's kid's going to be one of the next up and comers. You watch.
Oh yeah,
That kid
kick and
was
drive.
that kid was born in a race cart.
Oh yeah, I like Kevin Harvick. Harvick was my guy. Kirk Busch was my guy. Jimmy Johnson. I always kind of like Dale Jr., but I don't know. Couple of
He's
things he
cool.
did kind of rubbed me the wrong way. We're not going to get into that. I don't know. Junior always gave me a weird kind.
I watch his podcast quite a bit. He gets some interesting people on there.
I will listen to that because I like listening to the old timer stories.
Yep.
Otherwise, I'm not a huge Junior fan.
Last one I watched, he had Darrell Waltrip on there. That was pretty interesting.
Did
I
y'all
say
watch
that
the
as
Did y'all watch the interview with Ken Schrader?
Yeah.
Yep, I
Yeah,
say that as I'm wearing a Junior
Ken thought he was
Motorsports
finna
shirt.
get his ass handed to him, what he thought, and Dale told him, he said, "I'm not here to mess you up, or not here to, say anything bad." And Ken went, "Don't mess me up, Dale."
Yep.
Yeah,
He's the only one that knows what happened that last day that Dale Earnhardt was alive.
That's right. Yeah, he'll never live that down.
No, he
What an
won't.
awful memory. Last one.
That's a bad day. And I'm gonna tell you just like this. I did not like Dale Earnhardt Jr. I'm not Junior, but Dale Earnhardt. Just I don't know what it was about him. I just didn't like him, but I miss him being racing. I miss
he
damn sure
was
miss him.
he was before my time, but I like watching his old races. When I was little, my uncle he had all of Earnhardt's old races and a couple of his wins taped on VHS tape, and I'd sit there for hours watching them damn races.
Yep.
Probably why I've got such a massive Dale Earnhardt diecast collection. He started that too after watching all them races. He bought me it was a little 64 scale Earnhardt car, and that kind of took off from there.
Yeah, that's probably right there's where the sport kind of started dying after he died.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty
I started getting more
obvious.
safety restrictions and all that shit.
He was a big influence in NASCAR, ain't no doubt.
Oh yeah.
I think them concussions had the biggest effect.
I just know that I didn't care for him, while he was racing, but now that he's gone, I kind of miss him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you the worst one I seen outside of Scott Coletta was when Dan Weldon took his final crash into that fence. Man, that was horrible. You knew he was dead as soon as he hit that fence.
Mm-hmm.
Whole top of that car scraped across that cyclone fence, and you know what happened after that.
Yeah.
210 mile an hour probably around that corner. They waited like 3 hours to tell people that he passed, but you knew it before they even said it.
Well, I mean, they wasn't real up front with Dale Earnhardt when he
No,
died. They waited till after he went to the hospital and after all the family got to the hospital and finally, told them that he had passed away. And
that was
uh,
like 6
it
hours
was
later, wasn't it?
it was a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a while.
Same
But
way
I mean,
with,
you're talking about one of the most known drivers. You know what I'm saying? So
yep. Yeah, he was pretty
France and
much
them
the,
didn't want to be the ones to actually tell it, but they were the ones that actually reported it back to the NASCAR drivers that he had died.
he was like the Trump of the time.
Yep. I'll tell you one thing. It was a hard day for Darrell Waltrip, especially sitting in that announcer's booth when all that shit went down.
Yep.
I
You
know it
could
was hard for
you could
Michael
see
too.
it in well, yeah, but I mean you could see it in Darrell's face. He was
Oh yeah.
concerned when he seen the wreck. He was concerned about it, and then he went. Did anybody check on Dale? Is anybody checking on Dale?
Yep.
His face turned white.
Yeah, he was upset.
Yep.
But then the thing was is that Junior already knew that he was gone, and him and Michael Waltrip were standing on the windowsill, I guess, or the roof of his Dale Jr.'s car, and that's when you seen Dale Jr. whisper in Michael's freaking ear
Yeah.
that Senior had passed away. They done told him.
That was the weirdest thing. That crash really didn't look that bad.
It did not. I mean, it was.
Well, I watched the.
You seen that accident too many damn times, Kevin, with other racers, and
Nope.
was not that bad.
Yeah,
Nope.
I watched the documentary all on it. I watched all them Dale documentaries. What the big impact of that wreck was when he went into the wall. He head on into it, but Schrader's car wasn't up against his. Once he hit the wall, Schrader's car hit his at full speed too. So he went forward and then jolted this way real hard while going forward with the jolt.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, Jimmy. Okay, if you go back and you look at it, you're gonna still look at it and see that it was not that bad of a wreck. But this is the big issue. Okay, this is the big issue about Dale Earnhardt. He refused to wear that Hans device.
Yep.
Refused it,
Neck
and
brace.
that is what killed him. That's
Yep.
what killed him.
You can bet on
Neck
that.
brace on the closed face helmet.
There's our
So,
buddy Eddie. What's
yeah,
up, Edward?
he liked wearing that open face helmet, and, his little goggles that he wore. And I mean, when you sitting in that car when you sitting in the car and your head's beating back and forth like this, and it's cause you ain't got that device on, it's gonna break your neck and kill you.
Yep.
Just is what it is. Not a good thing to happen. I mean, it is what it is, but it's just like they said when they announced it, we've lost Dale Earnhardt, and that was what they said. And man, that was devastating to everybody. I think when he died, and after all the damn shit that went on with the kids and freaking Teresa and all of that shit, that done it for NASCAR.
Yeah, that open helmet wasn't a good idea either.
No, but I mean, it's been in the news lately that Teresa's was trying to sell all of his damn property that he's actually buried in a damn out in a freaking cow pasture, might as well call it that. There's
Yeah,
pretty much.
nothing around it. There's a gated fence around his actual
Tomb.
spot. Yep. And nobody can see it. Nobody can go and see it.
Yep. That was their biggest worry was like grave robbing and shit. So they did it like that. Teresa did a bunch of shit. She pulled the licensing for his name. So like the newest Earnhardt, like diecast or anything like that, the diecast especially, his name is not on the box or on the car. It says Richard Childress Racing. Same with the JR Salvino models. They say Richard Childress Racing, and they don't even come with Earnhardt decals. The little name goes over the door.
No, all that shit ended, and that was stupid of her because that was money that she could have made, you know. I mean, but not
Junior's
only that,
not
I mean, she sold the damn DEI, the Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. She sold it.
Yep.
Building's still there, and actually a bunch of his cars are still in the building. They had a whole museum display.
Well, Dale
Um,
Jr.'s bought a bunch of shit that belonged to his daddy. He just bought a few cars here not long ago, and one of them he had hunted for a while, and he actually found it. They showed it the other day where he had bought it. He didn't care what it cost. He wanted the car, and he's got it. So
Yeah, I seen where he pulled one out of the woods somewhere.
yep.
Richard
They just wanted
Childress,
to make
too, he
sure.
turned the original shop into a museum, and a bunch of almost every one of Earnhardt's cars Childress still had is in the old shop. He turned it into a museum.
Yeah.
Left everything the way it was. His hauler and truck is still sitting in the same spot in the building when they pulled it in
Well, I
that
mean,
day and left it.
it ain't no different. And I'm telling you now, they were all good damn friends, and that damn so Neil Bonnet, they did the same thing to his shit up here in Hueytown when he got killed in that Country Time Lemonade car. They put that car in that trailer. They pulled it in the gate. They locked the gate, and it's still, I don't know that it is now, but shit, probably 2 or 3 years after all that shit happened, that car and that trailer was still sitting in the same spot. They ain't opened it. They ain't been in it. They just left it.
Well, the truck and trailer that's at the museum isn't the one from 2001. And that's been a big thing I've been seeing. After that race, his car was pushed into that trailer, and that was the last time that truck, trailer, or that car was ever seen. That truck and trailer in the car, because he had
probably
at the beginning of 2001, he got a brand new truck, brand new trailer with the brand new car.
Yeah, that probably had everything to do with Teresa Earnhardt. That car, that hauler, everything in it disappeared.
Yep, it's all gone.
But I mean, then again, like I said, DEI was sold by Teresa.
Yep.
So that probably included that hauler, that car, and everything. It was probably all gone.
I think Coletta's last crash was in Englishtown, wasn't it? I think that's what they're saying there. That was brutal,
he
man.
He was in the DHL car. Scott was.
Ran right off the track and into a tree. Funny how all the trees disappeared around all the tracks now.
Well, I mean, the thing is, Kevin, he was unconscious halfway down the track when that car blew up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there was no way that any human being could have survived the explosion that went off underneath that damn fiberglass bottom.
There wasn't nothing left of that car.
No, it disintegrated when it blew up, and then it caught fire. I would have hated to have been at the other end of the track to try to actually rescue Scott out of that. That was pretty bad.
I know it. Last time I went to Norwalk, there ain't no trees at the end of the track no more.
Right.
They made
We had a guy
clear that out.
We had a guy here Matter of fact, and he got killed at the drag strip here in Mobile. But he's running a pro mod on a track that's not even an 1/8 mile long. It's 800 feet, and running a 1,500 horsepower car down an 800-foot track that don't have sufficient shutdown room. But when I wasn't there, but what was said is that when he did his burnout, got to the line, staged, and left, the car made a right-hand turn, hit the wall, and I guess he was on I'm sure it knocked him unconscious because the accelerator stuck on the car and the car went all the way out the end of the track with no chute, all off
Yep.
into the trees. The cars was in pieces.
Yep.
The motor wasn't even in the car.
I think the one that was almost as shocking was Daryl Russell. Now that one hit me hard when he got killed.
Yep.
That was a prototype car he was driving. It had a different body and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, there's been some devastating stuff happening, ain't no doubt. You know, I mean,
They
there
can
was a
all
scandal. There was a scandal here in Mobile with Dale Earnhardt Jr. Okay, so a lawyer here named Donald Brisman and Mike Dow, which used to be the mayor of Mobile, had put up a sign and had got with Dale Earnhardt Jr. and was going to call it the Dale Earnhardt Jr. Motorsports Park here in Mobile. And
yeah,
it was 400 acres, and anything you could race was going to be on that property. They were going to have quarter-mile
it,
top fuel. They were going to have dirt track. They were going to have motocross. Anything you could do and race would be in that park. And it lasted for about a year, and the sign
Hmm.
finally came down. I used to listen to Dale Earnhardt's actual podcast on
yeah.
Sirius Radio, and people from Mobile was calling in, talking to him, and telling him, "You don't know what kind of criminals you are in dealings with right now." And when everybody started talking about it and telling him about it, he backed out of it
Is
because
that
they
about
wanted
the
to use
time that
his name on it. And he went,
that
"Nope, ain't doing that shit no more."
is that about the time they came after Jeremy Mayfield? They come in and raided his shop for drugs, and they never did find anything.
Oh, no, I don't remember that. But I mean, these guys, like I
That
say,
was
they
the end of
bought up.
his.
They
That
some
was the end
crooked
of his
ass.
racing days.
Yeah, they some crooked ass politicians here because they still own all that 400 acres and it's not developed. And people won't even if they put it up for sale, won't nobody buy it because of what happened.
They
And then we got another ordeal going on right now with a woman that's running for the mayor of Mobile. She and Connie Hudson, which is a city councilman here in Mobile, has bought up all the land and fenced off what is known as Big Creek Lake, which is our water supply in Mobile. You can't fish there. You can't put a boat in the water. It's all fenced off, gated. You can't get to it. And they buying up all the property around the lake so they can develop it and have personal gain from that. And everybody, they don't know that. There ain't nobody here knows that. It's because they don't look at shit.
Sluggo, they'd have probably found a bunch of hookers in Tim Richmond's shop.
Yeah. So, but anyway,
That's,
maybe this stuff's done.
Shit, Kenny Walsh just bought the I-55 Speedway up in Peabody. Or not
hey,
Kenny
what's up,
Walsh,
guys?
Kenny Schrader. Schrader bought it from Kenny Wallace, and Kenny Wallace just bought the
Over here yapping on my
abandoned
phone.
track up here in Belleville. That track's been abandoned for years.
The
I
Peabody track?
don't remember why they abandoned it. I'd have to ask Dad. They had something
What?
up with it.
The one in Peabody?
No, the one up here in Belleville.
Oh, okay.
The Belleville track's been abandoned. Kenny Walsh just bought it. And Kenny Schrader bought the Peevely track from Wallace.
Oh, okay. So I went, probably last time I went by Peebly track, it looked
I
like it
don't
was
think
all
it's
still
going to
there.
ever do anything. This track we got down here is a local track. They used to run the snowball derby between our track here in Mobile and Pensacola.
Right.
And
yeah,
ever
the-
since
yeah, I know.
Lee Fields and them died, that track has went downhill. There's a drag strip on the same property. And back when Lee was still alive, NASCAR came here, surveyed the land, and wanted to put a trail oval here. And Lee wouldn't sell the damn property. They was going to offer him $7 million for it. He wouldn't take it. And it's
Hey,
went
Red.
down ever since. So if y'all know anything about
Red 10.
super truck racing, you'll know the name of Rick Crawford. Used to drive the light blue circle bar Ford
Yeah, the name sounds familiar.
super truck. And he also had his paws in this track here in Mobile, and they just run it in the ground. And he himself, I didn't know him personally, but I worked with him at an old cement plant where he was working as a maintenance guy. And he was racing on the weekends. But he is now in prison. And he actually won several races in the Super Truck Series. And like I say, he's in prison now for soliciting sex from a minor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So
Yeah.
not good.
Well,
Not good at all.
I
Not
think
at all.
Kenny's putting a drag strip up over by Peevely because they're building something next to it because he bought the land next to it too. And he's got something building up over there that's
Yeah,
like he's
I don't
concrete and shit.
I don't know of anything. I mean,
Okay.
I was reading on this website that Mobile International Speedway's got, and you see them on there talking about they got sprints coming, running on asphalt sprint cars, and somebody come in right below them and it says, "Oh, they're going to have a couple sprint cars like they did last time." Says that's not competitive. 2 sprint cars. So can't get nobody, and they keep saying, "Well, we building this up." Some lady from Brownsville, Texas, actually bought the track, and they don't promote the track. So how are you gonna know when racing's going on out there? Are they having some kind of series if you don't do some kind of radio advertisement or some kind of advertisement? It just ain't. It's just going downhill. I think the lady actually sold the track back off to somebody else, and they keep going, "Oh, we're trying to build it up. We're trying to build it up." Me and Rhonda has been to the drag strip on one and actually 2 different occasions. We actually paid to get in one night. They had, and we're talking, what was it, 15?
Don't tell me you
It was
climbed
either
under the
15,
fence the
$20 a
second night.
person.
It was $20 a person.
$20 a person to get in the night we actually went in there. They had 7 cars show up at the drag strip. That's it. And all 7, they never ran a race. Ever ran a race. They were just running down the track, test tune, and then we went back out there again. It's
You
been
reached
a
it?
little, no.
Wait a minute. You knocked my damn shit off.
How's
Can you
your
reach
foot?
it to undo it?
How's
Yeah,
your
you
foot
can.
healing, Terry?
It's doing good, man. She's trying to put a
Extension.
extension on for me right now
Because you're gonna be doing it yourself
because
tomorrow,
she
next
is
3 days.
yeah, she is starting work tomorrow, so I got to try to do this myself. So,
Good luck with that, Red.
well, and she's
Don't pull it
I
though.
ain't gonna pull it, but I mean, if you see, she's putting an extension on it right now, that to where I can actually
Move around.
hold it with my right arm where they got it, and I can do the other part with my left arm.
Yeah, they put my pick line in my chest when I had that.
Yeah, this one's on the
That
inside.
one pick.
Yeah, that was probably a
That
port
was it. No,
Yeah,
that was a central line.
central line.
yeah,
Is what she's saying, but
yeah. I had always had
she's
trouble with
trying to put
mine
this.
plugging up on my arm.
Yeah, I ain't had no issue with this one, but I mean, this little cloth sleeve that they've got on here, or that we put on here, cut this last one too damn short, and it wasn't covering everything up. So
Yeah, my veins after a while on them antibiotics, they wanted to collapse and roll.
Yeah.
They didn't have no choice.
What? You knocked it
When
When
over?
I had
Fine.
sepsis, that's why they had to send me home because they
Vaguely poisoned me.
couldn't get another IV,
Yeah.
and the one I had in there was blocked
Thank
up
you, baby. I
due
love
to the
you too.
antibiotics. So they just sent me home. Had me take oral ones for the next 4 weeks.
Oh, he's doing that too.
Yeah, I gotta take some oil. I can't even say it. I want to say oil. Oral. medicine. I'll get it out in a minute. Oral.
APO, man.
Yeah, Earl.
Earl,
Take some Earl medicine right there. Some Earl medicine.
Earl girl.
But yeah, I got to do this on my own tomorrow. 'Cause I got to take it 3 times a day. She comes home, she can do it for me in the afternoon, but I got to do it myself in the morning. And it,
No, I'm gonna hook you up. You're gonna disconnect it in the morning.
Okay.
Then you're gonna do the afternoon one yourself, and then I'll do the morning night.
well, I just need you to tell me about
Of course, I'm gonna show you.
The
I'm gonna
cat
have you ready.
Okay.
Damn, yes, boss.
Biggest
Thank you.
biggest
Well, I
side
mean,
effect.
she does this shit all the time, even
Yeah.
when she was with home health and all of that stuff. But I don't really pay that much attention to what to do. I've got a saline that's got to be put in to clear the line out before we can do, if I
Yeah.
do 2 bags at night, which is normally what happens, 2 different ones I do at night. But during the day, it's
Saline or
only one.
heparin.
But still, there's one syringe that's got a solution in it that actually keeps the line clean.
Open, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Keep it from clogging up.
That's probably the heparin. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have to put that in there to keep the line from plugging up and giving me an issue. So
Something small across the side. Well,
I got these back dishes dusted off again. I don't know if I'm gonna get to put some paint on them. I need to put some paint on them before I go to bed tonight. Maybe.
I think that's the picture you showed us Saturday, Jeff. The car in the woods.
Feeling all right, Kevin? You sound like shit.
Probably because I'm out in my shed putting my wheelchair away. Plus, I did lose a front tooth, which makes me talk funny.
Yeah. All right. A little bit of cutting.
Talk with a little bit of a lisp. Now that tooth fell out.
You cut the
Uh,
tires, or you just cut the body? I mean the chassis.
uh,
I really
let's cut
sound
that
like a
little foot
hillbilly.
and they'll fit fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I had to do.
Because where it pokes out right there wasn't letting it sit up in that fender all the way, so I just trimmed it up.
Flares out. Yeah, that's what I had to do. Actually, I just cut the whole thing out and built new ones.
And then I'm gonna be lazy probably and glue the tire to the top part of that fender I left.
Hey, you won't have to worry about it coming off.
Yeah, throw some super glue on it. I think the front end's sitting a little higher, but that'd be all right.
Well,
I can always lift that rear end up a little bit.
You can always trim the top of the tire off a little bit, drop it.
Yeah, but
That
for
might be what I
grinders,
do on the front because I want a little rake in it still.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to see the top of it no way. After you get it painted and everything, it's gonna be closed in, so you ain't gonna see it.
that's
Yeah.
what grinders are for.
Yeah, just take you a little bit off the top of the tire
You're
where
gonna
the cylinder
grind on who, Kevin?
Here we go, Jimmy. You're grinding on my nerves, son. Oh boy.
I found a video today, Kevin, and I don't remember exactly where I put it. I know it ain't in there where you can actually see it, but it's and you might have seen it on Facebook. I guess it is. I don't think it was on YouTube. I think it was on Facebook, a little video. It was a guy in one of them chairs like you got that little scooter.
He
He
jacking
had
off
a
now.
damn crotch rocket motor in that sun gun. He come out the damn driveway, and when he went to make that left hand turn, he turned that sun gun sideways, and he was hauling ass.
That's all I need. I have a hell of a time keeping tires on this thing as it is.
Yeah.
I go through a set of tires every summer with this thing. That's how much we were out riding around.
Yeah.
I put
You want
tractor tires on it this year.
Put a real motor in that. I know where there's a YZ250 getting parted out with a good motor.
I did like you do on a model. I had to cut half the fenders off my wheelchair to get them big tractor tires in there. I got tired of getting stuck. You hit wet grass, man, this thing just sits and spins. Ain't gonna get stuck no more. Them gray tires they put on these wheelchairs, they ain't got much grip.
No. They're designed to not to mar floors, so
Yep.
they're real soft compound.
Get you one of them ones that have tank tracks on them.
I'll have to take the little 3-wheeler I take to the stores with me when I go to the Akron show. I'm hoping they don't have carpet in there. That'll run your battery down in a hurry riding around on carpet.
Sure, bring the big tire one. Put you some spinners on it. Every time you stop, little spinners keep going.
Shit, this thing probably weighs 500 pounds. I'd never get it in and out of the car.
That's the problem I have. I've got dads, but it's so heavy I can't put it in and out of the car.
I'll just use Roxy's old 3-wheeler. I carry it around the back of the car all the time anyway. But it runs the batteries down fast if you're on carpet. I imagine that show being in a gymnasium, they're not going to have carpet in there.
No.
I'm going to have to find out for sure, though. I mentioned taking Roxy's good wheelchair to the show. She said, "The hell you are. You ain't touching my chair." You see what a mess I made of this one. Customizing it and adding lights and everything else. Nah, it's just a cigarette with a holder. It makes it look like a cigar. Unfortunately, I ain't quitting. I quit for like 6 months and started again. Gonna have to quit by winter because I ain't going outside smoking, that's for sure. Ain't freezing my ass off for no cigarette.
Ended up losing Jimmy. The internet must have went down.
Yeah, I wish it was a bong. Wish I could get away with it.
Yeah, there's been some good shit that I've had. Just went through a bong years ago.
Yeah, it's probably been 30 years since I touched
I'll
any
send you
of
a
that.
picture or something. Oh.
Yeah, I got a red siren that I used to have on this thing. It looked just like what the old fire chief used to use. I hit a tree with it and it broke the damn beacon off. But I used to turn it on when I cross a busy street to make sure nobody ran over me. Eddie said something about I need to put a red flashing beaker on here. I got so many lights on this thing now, it really run my battery dead.
Okay.
I guess I could flip the camera around and show you. Got tail lights and everything else on here. I custom wired up.
There we go. Dad
He's
walked down and
back.
fucked it off.
Just a
I
second, Jimmy.
replaced that with this little flashing light here.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong way. Wait a minute, where did it go? Yeah, it's not going to show up. I used to have one of them old bike flags you put on your bicycle, and that got tore up.
I gotta do a little cleaning, I'm seeing. I found one little piece in here. It still got some flash, joint flash on it.
Yeah, I'm a dummy there, Edward. I had it pretty much over the cigarette thing. I went and started again. And my doctor ain't happy about it.
Yeah, I tried some CBD stuff for my back. It just didn't help, and I don't want to smoke. I'm afraid if I start
No.
smoking that, I will go back to smoking everything. So, but I
Well,
tried some
pain management gave
the
me,
CBDs that didn't help.
they gave me the option of that or my prescriptions at pain management. I don't know. Right now, I'm just trying to keep from having to go through that surgery they're recommending. Got 2 discs they want to cut out again. Already missing 2 discs below that. If I do anything, it ain't gonna be till winter anyway. I'll be stuck in the house. Weather. It's gonna be hard to do with nobody to take care of her. It'll have to be an emergency thing if they do it. My daughter and her husband just moved in their new mobile home, brand new. He called us last night and the toilets were all backed up. Guess they didn't plumb something right. Plumber come out this morning, 3 hours it took him to fix it. Probably construction debris down in the pipes or something.
Yeah, all those cigarette holders do is keep your fingers from turning brown.
Yep.
That's all they're for. You could get some that had filters in them, but usually it was just all that was to keep from turning your fingers or your lips colors.
Yeah, that's pretty much why I use it. All it is a silicone straw I cut off. Cigarette fits in perfect. There's no filter in it. If I just have a regular cigarette, it makes my glasses dirty about every 2 hours. Got to clean your glasses. That's how bad smoke is. And it fogs up your glasses, you know it's time to give it up. Just like a dirty windshield in a smoker's car. Same thing.
Yeah, there was a big letter that I saw this week, like an open letter addressed to the IPMS about judging things that should be changing for it should be changed for judging. And, ain't nothing going to come of it, but
I should have did that Can-Am maybe flat black instead of semi, but that's okay.
A couple years ago, they said went to on IPMS that the judges could not pick up your model, and after about a year, they went back on themselves. I don't know why they did, but I see like the show we were at on Saturday. They had little wooden plaques that you could get, and you could put your model on that, so they could turn it around and not touch it
Yeah.
if they needed to see the other
Yeah,
side.
I
or
was
something.
watching my shit pretty close. I was making sure they weren't picking it up like that last show we went to. I was pissed when that guy picked my truck up.
All the times I've judged, I've never had a reason to pick up anybody's bill. You could look at a class and tell who the winners are.
Yeah, I don't remember what was all in there. They were talking about having judges that didn't know jack shit about the categories they were judging, and the whole flashlight thing came up again.
Yeah.
I didn't see any. I seen one dude with a flashlight. I didn't see all the judges with flashlights.
No, there's
The only time I had trouble was a guy down in Dayton was pitching because he didn't win in the same class as me, and he had his stripes on his Mustang had bubbles in the decals. He was wondering why he didn't win. My stripes were airbrushed, you know. I think that was the difference. You got bubbles in your decals, you're not going to win nothing.
no.
I'll never
That's
forget
so easy to
that car.
fix.
There's a 70 Mustang, and it's like a green color with the black stripes. Had more bubbles than smooth spots on them decals.
I was a little surprised the two I got something for didn't anything, actually. Those were not the two I expected to do anything, but I don't care.
That's usually how it works out, Jimmy.
Yeah. I didn't care either way. I enjoyed just kind of sitting there bullshitting with everybody.
A lot of times it's up to the judges what they like best too.
Yeah.
Well, they were Dodge guys
Yeah,
because the second gen Dodge one and the square body Chevy with a Dodge Cummins motor in it. What? So they were Dodge guys, I guess. I don't really care.
did you put on
It's
the
just
paperwork that it was
something.
Rust-Oleum?
No,
You proved them all wrong right there, didn't you? Telling you couldn't use Rust-Oleum.
There was another guy there talking about using Rust-Oleum on his models, but it works. You just got to know how to use it.
yeah,
The trick is not
it's a
put too
whole.
much on.
Paint's
It's a whole different process. Well, I like my paint job to be a little thicker, so I probably use a little much, but I like the way a thicker paint job looks.
If you look through that paint guide I sent you, Jimmy, I think there's a page on putting hardener in Rust-Oleum, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
You take it right out of a quart
I
can
read
or
through it
a
pretty
spray
good
can.
that day it came in. I sat it up here and I opened it up for airbrushing a little bit, but I got two of them because that first one you sent finally showed up, or the second one,
Yeah.
whatever. I
Yeah,
don't know why it took so long for them to show up.
I used to be like the mad scientist when it came to painting, trying all different things out, kind of like Barbados. Try all kind of different concoctions, so I got
Got what
different
you wanted.
systems at work.
Nope, we lost Harry.
He'd be back. Well, we're about ready to go anyway because I'm done for tonight as far as working on model.
Yeah.
I got
Sitting
my
here
chassis
painting
ready
that.
for paint. Got the body about ready for primer. So
I've just been painting on that Can-Am I got at the show.
There you go. All right.
Put it on
Well,
the trailer for that Dodge.
Guess it's time to get up off here and shuffle it back in the house again.
Yeah. Yeah. So I thank everybody for coming tonight. We're gonna go ahead and shut it down.
Always.
We'll be around maybe later in the week because I ain't got nothing else going on. So if we have an open spot and I feel like popping in later this week, I might start another live.
Yeah,
But
Mm.
well, that's
if
cool.
not, we'll be back next Tuesday. And those of you that have the Zoom link over there almost every afternoon, there's some guys are in there.
Right,
Yeah, usually
everybody.
by the time I get home from work and I'm ready to get on, everybody's done jumped off there.
Yeah, they're all in. It's mostly afternoon.
Before
You got-
we jump off here, Jimmy, I got a question. The grill in that Astro, is it still in there?
Yeah.
I never glued that in. I'm
I
worried
remember
about,
you saying that. And when I got home, one corner kind of slipped out a little bit, and I just kind of pushed it back up in there, and then I stuck it in the case.
okay.
Yeah, I did make
After
sure
I
to tell them
wiped
that
it
it was
off.
the chassis wasn't glued in, so they didn't pick it up and
Yeah.
drop it that way. But
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was worried about that getting lost or bent. It fit in there so good I didn't want to mess it up gluing it or nothing. All right.
you're welcome,
Yeah.
Edward. We'll be around probably next week again, if at the latest, be next Tuesday. All right, guys.
All right.
Well, thanks for coming in. I mean, we'll see you next time.
Night,
I'll send you
y'all.
an email